put fires on PC. You can put fires out, but on
Welcome
PS4
to my
you can't.
world. You know what? Fuck my life.
Alright, hang on. Hey Red, can you do me a quick favor?
Yeah.
Can you add my add a account called Codaman Johnstone to your
Yeah,
friends
hold
list?
on. Let me do something real quick.
I need to shoot this kid down with an 88. It's actually starting to piss me off.
Who's starting to piss you off?
Oh god, fuck off, Mike.
What are you doing in my swamp?
While my computer's booting up, I'm gonna...
Waffentinger.
Waffentrager?
Waffenbigger.
Yeah, but
it's a waffle. The fucking waffle got me.
Can you try and add my PC account?
Yeah, Alex, just stay in the game.
Huh?
Both of you need to stay in the match so that way it won't end, and I'm gonna add him to it.
Yeah, I need to shoot this kid down really bad.
Shoot me down. Shoot me right now. Just shoot me. I don't care.
I don't. My computer isn't even booted up. You fucking 2-year-old.
No, on your fucking PS4.
I'm in a P400 flying over.
What's the account?
It's Codaman Johnstone.
Hold on.
I'm gonna go through.
Everything's loading slow. Okay.
Okay, I'm trying to go into that shit and it won't
AM.
Okay.
AN.
AN?
Yeah.
AN.
Yeah. JOH.
Okay.
NST.
Okay.
Dude, why the fuck won't my War Thunder boot up?
Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. Hold on. What the crap? You're gonna leave and the game's gonna end.
Dude, I'm telling you, this kid's a fucking pussy. I fucking get my computer booted up and then he fucking leaves. What the fuck? Fucking hate that kid.
I know, I literally almost asked when we got in, why is he in the party? Now, because that's the reason Isaiah didn't stay. Isaiah hates...
You can invite Isaiah back. You can invite Isaiah back. I'll get in fucking tanks. It's just I wanted to get into a plane to kill him. Because of how fucking annoying he was. Please only take off... Oh, fuck. I wanted to take off only a segment of my wing, not the entire fucking wing. Dude, why the fuck won't my War Thunder boot up?
By the time I get in, the game's gonna be over.
It's already over.
Crap, now my game's gonna crash and that means I gotta restart everything. God damn it. I fucking hate him, dude.
Who, me?
No.
No, the other kid. I don't know why I just didn't go to my... I don't know why I didn't go to my other preset that has literally all of my planes in it. Nah, instead I fucking... Fuck, retard. Dude, my fucking computer won't fucking load. Restart it, then. Fucking hell. I just fucking did this. What BR are we doing?
Any.
Alright.
Any? Let me be back.
Don't fucking log on to my account, bro.
What's your...
No! I'm going to get my 90mm. Although I did do it to that one time doing DayZ.
Oh, fuck you. Dude, I've been playing nothing but, PC DayZ and shit like that. It's great if you join the right servers. It's fucking beautiful if you join the right servers.
Hey, could you maybe be Britain?
No, that's scary. That I don't want to play against that.
I have a weird way of putting your name in. I do U.S. Air, and then it immediately pops up Air Force, and then I have to delete the air part of your name. It works every time. Let me see if I can get Isaiah in here.
I think it was because he flew his fucking plane into the ground.
Hey, you know what song I've been looking for a month and eventually I found it? Hold on.
Ah, yes, ad.
I know. Yeah, why this ad?
I'm really getting along with this.
Gotcha, bitch!
G-Choice, you want to join this custom?
Oh,
listen to this song though. Do you recognize this song?
You have to get closer. No.
You don't know this meme song?
No.
It's apparently it was just called the Laser Dance song.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I swear to God.
You spent a month looking for that?
Yeah, I couldn't find anyone to tell me. Nobody knew, and then like everyone had heard it, but nobody knew what it was called. And out of the blue, I just ran into it. I'm like, oh.
None of my fucking games on my computer are booting up. Like my computer just
what you doing?
Fucked itself.
Well, that's a secret.
Huh.
Oh wait, who asked what are we doing? No, for real. Oh, Black Wolf, we are doing War Thunder Customs. I don't know what, but we're doing it.
We don't know what, but we're doing it.
I want to join on my PC account so I can fucking have an 88, but it's not working. Shut her down.
Could I join?
Yeah, if you want. Yeah, send me your account, or actually just add mine first, so that way you don't have to pop it up there. I forgot to do this clip tray, that one.
Laugh.
Oof.
Alright, so what are we doing? What are we doing?
You just need to send me invite emoji smiling face with the
Aha! I just need to send who. Oh, wait. You send me a what? A different one. There's so many people that come to this channel and they're like, "Hey, let's play," and I'm like, "Alright, bet. Let me. What's your thing?" I'm my idol. What? I'm sorry. It says WTF the freak was that? I have no idea. Well, wait. I'm trying to remember. Aren't you stranger?
Aren't you stranger?
G-Toys,
WT Frick.
Huh?
What the crap is this? Commander... Oh, is that
meant.
you? Oh, yeah.
Right under.
Yee.
There you go.
Hang on, Red, don't start it up yet.
I'm not just ready up, stranger, and then... You should be in... Or, wait, fuck. Let me... Yeah, and then let me close that out. And then...
War Thunder is...
War Thunder, I can't believe... Yeah, I think that's just ridiculous. Alright, G12. What happened to you? You played like one game, died, and then disappeared.
Flying yes
That kind
no.
of just happens. Kind of just go do shit.
Or tongs.
Here,
Alright,
I'll
so
bet you
which
in my
team do I go
squad.
on to?
Oh, you're already in the game. I didn't realize you're already in the game. It don't matter. Choose whatever. I'm trying to get
But what
more
do we
people.
do?
Any BR, I guess. I mean, Rowdies were trying to take like mid-tier vehicles, you know, not top tier. But I want to bring out one top tier for a minute and show Cody. Thanks.
So what would mid-tier be? Like 7.5 and below?
G-Twice, what's your highest?
9-7.
Yeah, 7.5 and below works.
Okay.
7 below.
7.3? 7.7?
Yeah, sure. Let me get some of those in my lineup.
Well, that's scary because I only have a T95 and that's it. That's fucking
No
scary.
100 rip me.
Oh, no 1-0, rip me. Oh, I didn't realize that's all you had was 1-0. I'll make it 6-7.
Okay.
6-7 below.
That's
Why
fine
don't-
with me.
Yeah, I just replaced a vehicle that probably would have been useful for a 6-7. But that's okay.
A
My-
preset of 6-7.
Right. I might have to. Hey, Red and Cody, I might have to get off. Sorry, I just don't know.
Well, why don't you know?
Hey, Brad, could you invite me? My, PC account.
There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Then you get some meme tanks.
Thank you.
I'm just starting it. I'm like, fuck it.
Fucking full cinder bud.
Pen, you here? I wonder if Pen's going to fucking talk to
Pin's
his
jacking off.
I wonder. I actually.
No, I'm
My
not.
hometown.
I wouldn't doubt it though. I really wouldn't. I'm
Oh,
not trying to be a dick,
you're from here? Alright, I'm gonna show you, Cody, this tank I got. Meet me in, the park.
I'll blow it up.
You'll blow it up? Alright, bet.
Or I'll detonate it.
Yes, Germany colon.
I severely doubt that I'll detonate it.
Don't even tell G-Twice what it is, because he wants to blow it up. Now I'm curious about if he'll do it. Wait, what did you say about it? Yes, the colon. The golden. I like that one.
I can kill this tank and bring it out.
I'm in a 88 Fletcher, please.
Alright.
I go on another team.
Are you at the park yet?
This thing is very slow. I don't know why I changed this. I'm almost there. I'm almost to the park. But not yet.
Which country are you using again?
Germany. Because Cody hasn't been on in like 2 or 3 months. And so I was like, yeah, look how far I made it.
I see you.
I have a feeling that's gonna
Hello.
be
Oh,
a
hello!
leopard.
That is a very chunky motherfucker.
It's fast.
I only have an 88.
I got the
What is that,
120 on
105?
this. The 120. It's got a the dart round on this thing, the one I currently have, does 410 at 10 meters, and at max distance with max angling does 217 mil.
I actually kind of need to know. Can I fucking shoot you in the front of your turret and kill you?
Yes.
Hang on, let me do it. Man.
Alright, if I shoot you, wait, where's your crew at? Right there? What's this? I bet I can overpin without doing nothing. Oh wow!
Something shot me from my right too.
Okay,
It's an ASU.
What's that?
what are you in? Oh hi.
Whoa. Your airfields are gonna kill you, right? Just one shot, you're gonna die. You ready?
Oh shit! He got
The
me!
ASU is too small.
He
The
got me!
ASU is too small. I can't look down. My barrel depression.
I like
Please,
where
help.
this is going. The ASU is too small. You're giving me
The ASU is too small. I
ideas.
can't aim down.
You're giving me ideas.
Can you please kill it? I can't kill it.
I can kill ASU.
Thank you. I couldn't kill it. My barrel depression
Hold on,
is
I'm
shit.
gonna wait right here for him to spawn back in. He won't see me. He won't see me at all. It's like I'm invisible. See, you can't see me. Well, hold on. Let me make it me and more invisible. Oh, you can't see me. You can't see me. I'm a ghost. You can't see me.
Whoa, he's a spooky ghost.
By the way, keep in mind this thing does a lot of pen. It does 137 at 10 meters. So
I'm actually scared because, yeah,
Can I kill?
I kind of have zero amounts of
yeah,
armor.
go kill him. Kill him fast.
Ugh.
I'm gonna be a spooky ghost.
Spooky ghost.
Let me go find me a place to go be a spooky ghost. In desert camo.
For motherland.
all I hear over my all I hear is in chat is poor motherland.
Is he an ASU?
Wouldn't it be for the fatherland since it's Germany?
Oh, hello.
Do you
My
guys need
barrel
it?
depression. Yes.
You see me up in the air, Cody?
Oh my
Cody,
God. My
Can you
barrel
please
just
mark where I can do this? I'm going to put in an airstrike, alright?
Ow.
How do I open my map?
Hold circle.
Not on PS4.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Ah, this is a duel to the death. Oh. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna handle this aircraft real quick.
Oh, Pen, I'd run. Pen, I'd fucking run. Pen, in their spawn. That's about all I can say. 'Cause I don't know.
Airstrike is inbound and out. Turning around for going back to base.
Hang on, no, hang on. Pen. I want to try and shoot you down with the 88. Just fly in a straight line, my boy. Never mind. This is an arcade. I can get a decent shot. See if you were flying right at me.
I forgot my screen shakes
Did I
on
just
Mac.
kill somebody? Because I heard him say bullseye.
No, you kind of hit me. My tracks.
Oh, sorry,
Don't bump
Cody.
into me.
My tracks.
Wait, what?
Things to my left just fell down. That's literally just it. All of the buildings to my left just collapsed. I'm just gonna say, whoever was in that BT5, you actually almost would have killed me. I have 2 crew members left, and I don't have the barrel depression.
Air traffic control, am I clear to land? Over.
10-4, you are clear.
Y'all are some serious cunts.
Where are you?
There goes my land. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Mayday, mayday.
Are you forgetting I'm in an 88? I'm slow. I can't move very fast. This is literally the father of the Tiger 1. Like...
Are you ready?
No! Oh my god, a BF-109. Alright, I see how it is. Okay,
bringing the aircraft.
Reset 5. Yep. I have 2 separate seating positions. One for my computer, and one
By the
for
way,
my
that was
TV.
not my initial intent. I was just gonna do a flyby, and then I saw you, and I'm like, oh, target.
I could have shot you down if my barrel was facing that way. But my barrel was not facing that way.
Did Pitt ever manage to land, or did he crash? Oh, he crashed. I see a fireball.
Yeah, I think you can tell when Penn detonated himself because there's a giant fucking cloud.
I just kind of looked over at the airbase and all I see is a fireball sitting over there.
Hey,
Like,
where's
oh,
your
yeah.
109?
4,000 feet.
4,000. Above A?
Sure.
No, actually, where are you?
I'm in the skies. You gotta find me like I had to find you.
I'm at 4,000 feet. Now, where the fuck are you?
Oh, I don't know how that happened, but...
Snowsy! Yeah. Where was he? Oh, that ain't gonna work. Ground. Terrain! Terrain! Terrain!
Oh, everybody's in aircraft all of a sudden, I guess?
I mean, I could get back into a tank, I just choose
not. Anything below, we'll call it 6-7.
6-7 and below.
What's with the US Air Force guy?
I don't know, man.
Hey, Red, where are you?
Doing that.
Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. That's a MiG-109! I'm only in it! Oh no.
I'm in the best of the BF-109s.
I can't even see you! Oh, one of my engines is gone. Shit! That thing is fucking ridiculous!
I know, this is the reason I love it so much.
Holy fuck! That thing is ridiculous. What in the fuck?
Oh, G twice too. Strange, I feel bad. Strange is the last one left on the ground. We gotta get some people on the ground.
I mean, I can get in my 88 or
get out into the ground again.
Dude, where the fuck are you, you 109? Because I'm actually terrified.
I agree with you, actually.
What's up, Cody?
What's up? The rounds would have gone by you.
Why?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you because I really do not know. Pull up. Oh, my pilot is blacking out. Oh no, my pilot blacked out. Fuck yeah,
You annihilated me for no freaking reason.
I didn't expect for my bullets to go through.
I mean, I know you didn't expect it.
I didn't expect my bullets to go all the way through your plane into your pilot, but holy shit! Oh, the 109! No! Combat flaps, pull up! I'm scared. I don't hear a BF-109 engine. So where is it? Oh, I found it! More like it found me!
I think the Doge what found you.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what? Oh.
Should I bring my Brits out now?
No, please.
So you all in air?
I guess so. I mean, come here. Here, switch the... Do you have any aircraft, stranger?
Jesus Christ. Have you been told anything about tomorrow, Kyle?
Strange, but he's a
You told
stranger
anything
to
about
us yet
tomorrow?
so far. Eventually he'll be close.
Yeah, my
He's just gonna
sergeant
keep
told
in
me
there joining us.
0930. So far.
Where's the dough at? Where's the dough?
Yes, but I think no
Oh,
good
just
for the
flying
guys
around.
laugh.
Where's the fucking door at? Oh, I see the door!
Very nice.
Very nice, very nice. Isn't the AC-57 like IVR? Oh.
I hear a jet.
My plane is not maneuverable.
Oh my god! Yes!
Oh,
Yes!
MiG-21.
Yes! Oh my god!
Oh god. Superior. Air superiority.
I turned
boy.
around and I looked back and I was like, I hear a jet. I see a MiG-21 doing a flyby of me. I'm like,
Don't you do it! Don't you do it! Bombs out!
oh my god, that
my
was
wings.
fucking
Yep,
great.
I'm good.
I don't know that song. It's from ABBA.
Mm.
Friday night and the nights are low.
Oh god.
Oh, I know that song. No, 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 no.
Shit! This thing is not
And doesn't it-
maneuverable! Oh no, not the MiG. Not the
Sure, the
MiG.
MiG
Anything
flyby.
but the MiG! I'll take literally anything but the MiG, please!
Anything?
Anything but the MiG!
Anything, got it.
Shit, shit, fuck,
Don't
fuck,
crash.
fuck, water!
Oh shit, I ran to the fucking space.
Yeah, let me get you in. Yeah,
It's called-
do you like prop stuff, Marine? Get some props out. How do you spell your name? Marine, M-R-I-N-E. And then Phantom. Oh, 8.
Oh, that's a plane.
Don't worry, I
That's
got
not-
you. Anything else
that's-
but the MiG.
That's not just a dot on my screen, that's a plane.
Anything else but the MiG. You said it.
Is it a
Anything but
jet
a
plane?
MiG.
Is it a jet? Is it a jet?
Anything but the MiG!
Is it a jet? That's my only concern. Is it a jet?
It's another MiG! I'm fucking with you!
I see the MiG. Hi. Bye. Oh my god, there's two!
You said anything but the MiG!
My pilot doesn't have enough G tolerance for this!
I think fucking Air Force just got raped by the fucking Phantom's Mini.
I don't have the G tolerance for this!
You don't need G tolerance, just pull up hard and go straight up. Eventually you might hit 20,000 with me.
You might hit 20,000.
I mean, I can try!
I'm literally straight up for 20,000, like one pull.
One P400 can try!
One P4. You can't
I like
try.
how this fucking MiG is just going ape shit too. I'm just like, he said anything but the MiG, and I'm like, oh, a Phantom.
Why did you have to get a jet?
Oh, I don't worry, I brought a Spitfire, don't worry.
Jet. I can bring another jet.
No, please,
Stop it,
no,
man.
please.
Hey,
Oh my god.
I can bring some Japanese jets.
I could
No,
really
please,
screw you up.
anything.
I could bring in the what did they call it? I have some, I have radar guided missiles, and they can lock onto just about anything.
No.
I love how all the jets are on the same team right now.
I know! It's a
Can I
team
get at least one jet on my team?
of fucking Phantom.
I'll leave. I'll join your team.
That is just terrifying.
Hi,
All I
you're
hear
in
is
the,
fucking
you're in that
sonic boom
Canadian
after
thing?
sonic boom. Like, what the fuck?
Wait, we're not kidding. I meant to say Australian. Sorry.
You can call it.
What the fuck are you talking
press wrong
about?
button again.
I bet you can't even tell me what 2 + 2 is. It's fish, you moron. You're fucking stupid. Where's your evidence of that one? Where's your evidence of that one? There's an equation needed to solve 2 + 2?
Yeah, when you put a 2 and a plus sign and a 2 and an equal sign, that's a...
When I think, I just call that a math problem. You know what an equation looks like to me? A bunch of numbers and letters that shouldn't exist in the same universe together.
Numbers,
Yes.
letters, little fucking weird signs, and bam. That's a equation.
Don't worry, I have my Spitfire out now. At this point, yes, because for some reason we all decided to go after each other in aircraft, and I don't know how this
I can bring
started.
out a tank.
Yeah,
I'll bring out a-
G-Choice, yeah, go, you're the tanker. I've got my aircraft out to go
See,
after
I don't
them.
want to go on the ground.
I
if
mean, I told you
people-
Mick no good versus probs.
Shit, I know you did, but I loved it. It was funny. From where? I hear them.
I hear you too.
Oh, I got you.
Here
But
you.
where? But where?
Maneuverability.
I've also had my fucking throttle on 11 this entire time.
Where'd you go? I
Where the
just saw
fuck
you.
is he?
The strongest tank
To think
ever.
I was having an
You know
easier
what's
time
funny? Not
spotting
too
y'all
long.
with these planes.
I'm actually scared because I can't see him.
I'm fucking confused. Somebody just passed really close to me and I still don't see where they are. Oh, there he is.
Yes.
Where are you?
You don't hear shit. Not touch my fucking...
Where the fuck is Red?
Have they never updated the textures
That's-
inside the Spitfire?
That's my ass.
The textures in this cockpit are from release. Either that or my game files are corrupted. But this is.
I will try and save you! I will try! Shit! What is that?
Oh, it's a tank. It's a fucking AC-4.
Oh, I ain't even gonna try. I ain't even gonna try!
Oh, you lucky cracker!
Yeah, Russian. It's Russian.
No. The Germans have a KV-1B.
Alright, now I'm going to the ground.
This hurts my head. I'm sorry. This hurts my head.
Too much history.
Too much history at one time for a 13-year-old's brain.
Hey, you want to hear some history? There's a tank that's got the nickname the Egg Tank, and nobody has any fucking clue what anything about it. No, there's genuinely nothing known about it. It was just developed by the Germans and then somehow ended up in Japan, and nobody knows anything else but that.
Huh? Hey, come back, man. You don't like my KV too?
I'm bringing a fair tank to the battle.
That's my fucking cannon breach there, bro.
just set a nuclear chicken egg.
Get away, motherfucker.
Shit!
I'm coming in. Don't worry, I'm going to turn.
I cannot fucking turn. Please, somebody help me. I cannot turn.
Oh, what is wrong with my tank? What the fuck?
I have killed myself.
Oh, this looks autistic. What the fuck?
And how's it going?
Oh man, you're gonna enjoy what you see with my tank.
I needed to detonate myself.
Don't worry, I bring fair tank.
I bring a tank that has some autistic decals on it. Well, not really decals.
I know, it's totally fair. Let me go show them how fair my tank is real
What
quick.
the fuck is that?
It's a
what,
fair...
you look at my tank? You like what's kinda...
You have a fucking hairdo! You have a fucking hairdo on a tank!
Wait, what did I say the max BR was? What the fuck? Oh, I see him back there! Oh, wait, let me get up there and come look at that crap. I look up and it looks like there's a bush sticking straight up in the air. How did you do that? How the fuck did you do that? There's just a... What the... He's got a mohawk. What the fuck? How did you get that one?
I don't know. I don't remember when I did this. Yeah, this is what it looks like now.
Alright then.
Yeah, I got that one bush is floating there.
Alright, let me bring out an actual fair vehicle.
Alright.
88! I literally have an 88!
You thought that egg was bad. Wait till you see the goose egg.
I'm just a German 88. I'm just a German 88. He's just
I see a strange come flying by.
What the fuck is that, jet? Oh,
Is that a Harrier?
That was a big cool big things. I'm about to shoot it down though.
Hey, look, Marine, you got mad at him for bringing out a fucking chicken egg. Well, here's my goose egg.
Oh, I'm guessing you brought the fucking FB4005.
No, maybe.
Yeah.
I fucking hate the side.
It's only the largest amount of explosive mass I could ever shoot at anyone in the game.
It's fucking weird.
Whoa.
On a battleship.
Can you turn your mass up or your volume up?
You mass up.
I can barely hear you. Fucking turn your
You got
mass
the
up.
kinder worker.
Damn, dude, you're so quiet. Oh, well, what's the wait? How much explosive mass and what country?
Where? What tank?
Oh, battleship. No, I'm talking about
thought you said battleship
a tank
cannon.
gun. A tank gun. No, this is the largest tank shell you can fire. Out of my research, this thing so far is the highest amount of explosive mass because it's got 21 kilograms of explosive.
I did the range.
It's really 22. Ow! I was checking something. I wasn't even fucking ready to fire.
Is that a tortoise? Is that a fucking tortoise?
We both said the same thing. Is that a tortoise?
God. God damn.
Well, I can't cut it. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Hey, I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta use tactics.
Where the fuck is the FV?
I ran.
Yeah, I know. It's fucking autistic.
Holy crap.
The MiG just detonated.
Maker's doing some
Don't
MiG thing
you
to
dare.
Is that a tank I see or an airplane part?
Probably both.
Might be a bush.
Ooh, airplane part. No evidence should be there.
Where the fuck did the FV Dodson go? The fuck?
Is it red bomb pen?
Yeah, it's just fucked up.
Where did he go?
It's fucked up.
I
Oh,
know.
there you are. I see your fucking big ass
They
turret
should
there,
be
motherfucker.
pulling apart Russian tanks.
Ah, bitch.
Because of Russian bias.
Come here, motherfucker.
Never. Full retreat. Full retreat.
Back here for you.
Leave me alone. Oh.
Yes. I used to.
Your
Strong.
Your shell kept going, man. It was just my ammo detonating.
Yeah.
If it's a fucking tortoise again, I will.
I swear, I look up and he's gonna be in the. Yep, that works with me.
Oh god. Oh no! Oh no!
Hey, should I bring mine out too?
Is that a fucking? Is that a Churchill?
It's a special Churchill.
Oh, the Black Prince. Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
British reverse speed.
I didn't even have to hit you. Holy crap, Air Force! What
Please
the crap
no.
was that?
Please no.
You just took out a couple buildings with
Everything
yourself.
hurts. Everything hurts.
I didn't even have to directly hit him. I just hit the ground
Oh, fuck, you're right
beside
there.
him.
Oh, god damn it.
I can't
see with my
turn, my
bushes.
breach is broken.
How fast does that
Everything
thing reload? What
hurts.
the fuck?
Want me to put you out of your misery?
No, please! Please!
4 fucking seconds? What the fuck? Oh god. That's so fucked up.
Oh, fuck you. Hey, wait, here he comes again. Man, how fast are you going, Strange? God dang, you're like holding it at 100 or 200. I mean, it can't you'd be dead after so like 300. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, you can't be going any faster than that. Like you're slowly flying by at like a Spitfire speed.
Pen, you got something coming up towards you very fast.
That'd be kind of fucked. It'd be so
Hey,
fast.
Meg, can you leave me alone for a second, please?
I have a plan. I have a plan.
9. Oh god damn, that should be funny as fuck.
100 bucks.
Very big bomb.
That'd be hilarious. I was like,
That's
kamikaze.
very small plane. Well, I had no other bomb.
Oh fuck.
Oh wait, Sterling.
Read
That's
Army
my
that
middle
at
name.
War Thunder.
Don't worry, I can't pen it either.
God damn it, dude. Fuck. The most
I
fucking
literally have
thing.
nothing that can pen it.
God damn.
Replace that. Wait, what did chat say? Red Army bad at War Thunder? No, I left my vehicle
Rookie
so I could get
Army.
better. It's 6 something, 60 I think. I can tell you right now. Yeah, 60.
Fuck you.
Okay.
Fuck you. And it's a 4-second reload too, so it's just absolutely fucked.
I fucking hate how they push this tank up a BR. I'm not even gonna accept that. Why would you push this thing up?
fucking melt.
Does
Why-
Read Army like big nipples?
Of course.
Why would they
Fuck
push
you.
this up a BR? This would have been
G
fine
twice,
to
you
use
better run.
before that. What do I have that I could use? Oh, actually. Yeah,
Wait,
get
wait,
this
how? How did I get an
crap outta
aircraft?
here for... yeah. What...
Oh man, this is a...
Well, I can't kill you,
Yeah,
so...
that works with me.
Fuck you.
Yeah, you guys are
Respond to
gonna...
chat bad stream.
What? It doesn't respond, bad chat stream. I answered you, Justin. Justin, don't make me call you. I will call your mother. I don't have her number, but don't make me figure it out somehow.
He ate.
Yes, he does.
He said, yes, he does. See,
Laugh.
thank you for supporting. What do I start with?
No!
No one will.
Fine.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger
Oh,
by
fell.
its toes. If it cries, let it die. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
What? What?
I swear to God, I learned that in like 3rd grade. I swear to God, that was the way I learned it in 3rd grade.
Were you abused as a child?
No, I didn't even learn that for myself. I learned it from this crackhead dude named Jack who liked to blow shit up all the time. At like fucking, when he was in kindergarten, he burned his family barn down. The worst story I ever heard from him, I heard in 8th grade. He accidentally killed his neighbor's dog with an M80.
There ain't no one over here.
What? Accidentally?
Oh my God, the whole fucking mid-city just went thump. Yeah, so basically he was throwing fireworks around, and the dog went after it and grabbed it, and yeah, you can imagine how that went for the doggy.
No! Why?
Oh fuck.
Meg, can you...
Oh, the Lorraine.
Meg,
Oh god.
please stop. Is it called KV2?
Lorraine!
I just hate how I didn't grab like a bunch of like my...
And by the way, when I was doing that, selecting between the vehicles, I chose the fucking most obnoxious one in the nip. So, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I could bring out some,
Yeah.
higher tier tanks. I'd rather take out. God damn, I can't see shit.
You guys want to pee on my dog?
What?
I'll pay anyone to pee on my dog. She likes to pee on things, so we should pee on her. I can't get up there. I thought I could. That was my only
dog.
I mean, that may be a valid option.
Alright, too easy.
I'm just watching chunks of the city just disappear. You're making me want to switch teams and do, or not switch teams, but we could switch countries again and pull out my bomber.
Yeah, I keep wanting to switch countries to different shit that I have.
I really don't know where anyone is. I'm just driving around.
I'm so scared right now, dude.
I'm scared. I'm scared too because I hear bombs. Oh, I got lucky with those.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go ahead and take a break. I'm gonna get off for War Thunder and I'll get back on.
Alright. I really don't know where anyone is. Two, come on! Oh, I was trying to track it. I was trying to only one track it. Hello. You have more armor, but I can do things you can't, like this. Yuck!
The armor.
Dude, you know what armor looks like? This. Probably can, you know what my armor is? Earth's natural ground. Cause nothing else will stop a projectile on this thing. I sacrificed my armor. I sacrificed my armor
nice
from a building. Ow! I see one too, right up there.
IS-2, run! IS-2, run! IS-2, run!
Oh no! Oh, you wanna do that? You wanna do that? I used G twice, what? And then poof!
I was like, what? What do you mean, look out?
Ah, my toe, I just stubbed my toe! Oh! I stubbed it right on my freaking... I stubbed it on the brick.
I don't know.
Ow! Okay, I fixed it.
Immortal is on.
I really didn't fix it, I just kind of pretended it doesn't hurt.
No.
Immortal? Why? Shall we face the wrath of T95?
Should I release the wrath of my T72?
No, please, no.
No.
No, don't go to fucking, don't start going to 9-0.
That's 97.
No.
You know what, G Twice? Are you still in that damn thing?
Which thing?
Whatever the tank you're just in?
No.
Why not? I'm prepared to face it.
Hold on, I'm looking for something.
The 88 can aim vertically. I did not know this.
This is anti-aircraft weapon.
It's a howitzer. Holy shit.
I need to run into that. I was trying to turn. Right there. I saw him too, like the moment he fired.
Why leopards? Why leopards? I can't kill it.
Why leopards?
Why leopards? I can't kill them.
But your teammate's in a T-72, so we're...
But I'm in a T-95.
I know.
Alright, so
I'm going after him because he wants to be gay, and I want to be gay with him. So
I'll be gay with him.
Yeah.
Hey,
Like it says in the Flintstones theme song, we'll have a gay old time.
See, the vehicle I'm in is not as gay, alright, so. It's somewhat
I mean, I got real thick tracks. I mean, this fucking tank is
I'm on the
real
Switch
thick.
Yeah, mine is too. Yours is a bit thicker.
What are you at? Mine's just a bit thicker and you can't kill it.
I really have to go to the bathroom, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, meh.
Yeah, I'm definitely thicker than you, with a smaller barrel, but a longer barrel. I definitely weigh a lot more than you.
What?
But I'm greener.
No, I'm fucking vomit green, dark green,
Still
lime green. I'm all of the fucking greens, bitch. I'm even part fucking
green.
yellow.
Well, I'm bushes, so,
Dude, I can blend in with nuclear radiation. What are you talking about?
I'm German.
I got bushes. Oh, fuck is that? Oh, God.
What is that?
It's a Leopard A4. Leopard 2 A4.
Hey, leave me alone.
I only killed your driver, the fuck?
Oh, that was you?
Yeah.
Please no. No, I didn't shoot you. Please.
Wait, I could go through your front plate. You know that, right?
I know. That's why I'm trying to not kill you because you can detonate me.
He's escaping. I can't catch him. He's too fast. What do I do?
My maximum speed is 8 miles an hour, and I weigh 129.
Let me see if I can improve that. Oh. Alright, I'm switching to better equipment now. Outside of this equipment. Let me first handle an issue.
Handle an issue? Very nice!
Very nice!
Hey, look, it's my little brother.
Oh, look! Mouse!
A mouse?
That doesn't scare me.
It does, yes it does. Yeah, because I had to teach you where to shoot.
No.
Yes.
That's not how that works.
Yes, I had to teach you where to shoot. Oh my god. Marine. Marine. You just one-upped the whole game. I downgraded the game. You one-upped it. Oh, my bad.
Please don't shoot the T-95. I want to fight the mouse.
Not working at me, smile.
Wait, I couldn't get out of T-72 as well.
Liberate.
Oh, T-90.
Alright, help them out. Help the T-90. Push it. Yeah, come on, push. Well, my turret has a Caesar.
I thought you were getting in a mouse.
I was.
I can't turn.
You don't need a turn. You don't need a turn. You don't need a turn. Mouse, come get him. That's a first for me.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, there's an actual mouse. Oh god. No one is. I don't know what you're fucking talking about, but. Ah, fuck. Oh well.
I like how I wasn't trying to pin you up against the wall, but then we kind of kept going, and I'm like, well, shit, this is gonna happen then. Might as well call it intentionally. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna park dead middle of the park and leave it to watch whatever happens around me. Since, like, thankfully, Pennsylvania's obnoxious
I
bombing
play mouse so much I'm broke because of it.
It gets bombed.
Well, Pennsylvania's obnoxious bombing strategy of just hitting the trees has worked in my favor, so I can just park us in a park. So,
it's probably a mouse. The Liberator has been liberated.
This is War Thunder, it's kind of just
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
But this is a perfect park. He's over there. How many T-72s are there? There's like 2 or 3 right now in the other team.
That's a very big boy.
Alright, I'll be right
back. That's a very big boy.
Just very nice.
All bully mouse said.
Very big boy. The Liberator has been liberated.
Mother Russia.
You bet.
So where you at, Marine? Oh, so it's very nice.
Is it perhaps a mouse? Is it perhaps an E100?
Is the E100 less thick?
Yes, it is less thick. It does not have a smaller pew, but it's less thick.
Oh, I hear aeroplane.
I hear I'm about to be fucking liberated.
A plane that's flying around, very nice. What is that?
Is it a fuck of wolf?
Nah, it's a small plane.
Is it a fuck of wolf?
Nah, just some American thing. A P-36, I think.
It's not a fucking wolf. It might actually be Penn. No, is it?
Probably whoever fuck Warm Bray is. Oh, what the fuck's going on over there?
Detonation of mouse. I like the Ontos. I like the Ontos. It's kind of tasty.
Huh? Oh god, what the fuck is that? A TU4? A B-29? I'm running. I'm out. Are you dropping the sun? Is this about to be Hiroshima or some shit? Yeah, I'm driving out of there. Oh god, it started lagging right when the bombs are in. Oh, it's just lagging, there's so many bombs.
Ow, everything hurts. Ow!
The fuck is that?
A mouse!
Yeah, TU4, yep. That's what I thought.
Mouse.
They just need to add the atomic bomb. Like, just do it.
Get the B-29.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
How? But America used the fucking... America helped Britain test a bunker buster that penetrated a lot of fucking concrete with the B-29. Yes, I couldn't remember, you know. You just broke my
Holy shit,
you just
lagging so bad. Holy fuck.
You just broke my
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
game.
Yeah, it's not very beautiful from here. How'd I shoot you? Oh, okay, I was gonna say.
Yeah, J-Dam? Yeah, now that nothing can stop the PE-8 bomb, let's just bring a few of those in.
PE ain't shit.
That's scary.
Oh, fuck.
T-95, the Liberator, is going to be liberated. I don't know, I'm fucking stupid.
Yeah, the T-72's backup speed is so slow.
But I'm in a T-95!
Ah, I see it. Oh, there goes the bombs. Oh god, it almost flipped.
Oh.
Where is it at? What the fuck is that? Ah, motherfucker shot my gun. Bitch. I mean,
yes, the T-95 is 7.0. The T-95 is 7.0, but it's also fucking tiny. I just said tiny. It's fucking massive, and it goes 8 miles an hour, and it turns at a rate of 0 miles an hour. What the fuck?
The trick sells as being able to traverse.
I don't have the upgraded engine. My T-95 doesn't exactly turn the fastest, but it has a lot of armor. No, please don't. I wanna kill the fucking mouse. I wanna kill the mouse. Turret cheeks. No, please. No, no, please. No, please. That is a very fast boy. I found you.
The first stage.
Now, where's the mouse?
It was in spawn the last time I saw it.
I thought I saw it across the street.
Maybe, maybe not.
Oh, I found the mouse. But also, it probably found... I don't think I found it. It found me. The Germans... You don't find the Germans. The Germans find you.
Now your time.
Hello, fellow big boy.
Hello.
I'm not even gonna fucking drive out there because he's gonna shoot my barrel. And I know it for a fact. Because that's all he can do from the front of my tank. I know, but... Oh no. Yeah, but fuck! I know.
Right, I'm back, and I'm gonna get on. I'm gonna get on War Thunder now.
My chair is literally fucking broke. My chair literally just broke for no fucking reason.
Got blown off his chair.
No, I'm not even fucking kidding. I'm sitting in a fucking recliner, and my parents bought me a recliner a really long fucking time ago, and it's now starting to break. Like the right arm just like fell apart.
Wait, I'll be back.
Oh, pictures of Jesus. Nice. I got there. I suck ass at it.
Sorry to sneeze.
Sounded like.
Alright, now that I'm back, let me do my initial plan. Alright, I got a plan. Nobody's allowed to know this plan, but ignore the mass bombing whenever I get started on it.
Just ignore the countries that are gonna be literally obliterated.
I just want to focus in France, okay? Where'd he go? Where'd Captain Cuntbag go? He's not even in the game anymore.
Captain Strudel Dick.
Captain Strudel Dick. I want to keep that actually.
Good.
Captain KKK Cool Kids Club.
Captain Nuns.
Captain Dunce Cap.
I'm the only person on my team now. What the fuck?
Are you really? I got you. I'll join your team.
This is not very nice. This is very gay. Oh, it says the one dude's on my team.
It's me now. Hey, you know what sounds really pretty to me?
Yeah, fuck you, cunt.
That sounds really good.
Slung around my fuck.
That's a fucking Mosin.
Who gives a fuck about your Mosin, motherfucker?
I don't know. I like how you had to cut out because nobody gave a shit about your fucking crappy ass modern gun. You know, my gun right here, fucking 148 grain. That shit hits with 2,300 pounds of force at 200 yards. Fucking your fucking AR-15 varmint round. Okay, cool. I got a 12-gauge shotgun. That shit fits 50 BMG if I wanted to. I ain't ballsy enough to do it because I'm gonna find out what a banana barrel looks like, but yeah, I will. You know what? I have a flare gun, and flare guns 50 BMG. I had one of those, and then my dad got in trouble because he's a fucking idiot. And yeah, now I don't have one anymore. It even had the Emperor stamp on it. I was so happy because I had no idea what we had. My grandpa got it for 20 bucks at a garage sale in like 1990. And then my dad got a felony, and we lost it. And you know how mad I am at him? I haven't been out there in 3 years.
Nice.
If this...
I
mean, that may not be a big deal to you, but that's you. I'm not you, so I mean...
Yeah, I have a Springfield.
You act like the Emperor stamp isn't a big deal. The Emperor stamp is $8,000 of the gun's value. That's a very big deal. And he got it for 20 bucks. Why are you shooting at me? I'm not killing anybody. I'm making a runway.
No, I just felt like wait, what are you talking about?
I'm making a runway.
Oh, thanks for saying this. Yeah, you just find a Lancaster.
I'm making a runway. Yeah, because I'm not fighting anybody. I'm making a runway. I've made my runway. Actually, no, I want the I want the dumpling. I want the dumpling. No, give me the dumpling. You fucker.
Yo, my headphone jack is booked.
Your what? Yo, my head jack. What? How do you fuck your headphone jack?
But I'll watch.
I can hear everything, but I can't hear people in party.
Fuck.
That's gay. Can't hear nobody.
It was working.
No, I'm not talking to you.
Red, what happened to Cody?
I have no idea. I've wondered that myself.
Huh.
I made a comment on this. I made a comment on this yesterday, and you've literally done nothing but proven my point. I'm friends with two types of people. I'm friends with British cunts and American dickbags. What the fuck are you talking about? What about the Romans? Okay. Okay, and your country was a fucking, your country was whatever the fuck it's called. You had kings and queens, and you pretty much still do. America formed a democracy after you. Which is not even a democracy. Let me hold on, before I continue that. America's democracy isn't even a democracy. It's a constitutional republic, a democracy, a democratic republic. It's like, let's see, there's like 3 others on top of that. Yeah, that doesn't exist in America. You don't have freedom of speech. You did not have that, though. You don't even know what you're talking. Why are you arguing with me about history? This is not even, but, okay, and why are you wanting to argue about fucking history? Get the fuck out of the party. Get the fuck out of the fucking party, dude. I'm not even trying to talk about fucking history here. I'm trying to land a fucking airplane. I'm trying to... What the fuck are you talking about? I don't know. I've never said that. All I said was I'm friends with two kinds of people, American dickbags and British cunts. And you proved my point because you're being a British cunt and G-Twice is being an American dickbag by fucking pulling out the 272.
I'm being a dickbag. Oh, bruh.
Well, there you go. You're proving my point because you're the fucking off-brand of the British Empire.
Australians are British, any British person.
At least America tried to differentiate our accents. Okay. Okay, and you're acting like we don't know that. That's like you're telling us an issue that is something that every fucking person knows. Your equivalent of an argument about the United States is the equivalent of the argument everybody has about our roads. It sucks, but we can't do nothing about it because nobody has the fucking money to because they blew all the money.
What's going on?
I don't know. Fucking Phantom's being a queer bag because he decided to start arguing about history when I never even started this conversation. He fucking started it and blamed it on me for starting it. Whatever, all I was saying is I'm trying to land a fucking plane. No, I'm getting offended because your immediate goal was to downplay America whenever I downplayed him myself by calling most of my friends just a bunch of American cunt bags. Honestly, dude, you kind of ruined the fun for me for that one because I did not care to have any of this conversation. My whole point of the night was to just enjoy myself. I'm pretty chill. It's just I don't give a fuck about dealing with this tonight, dude. I had a long ass day at work and I'm not going to deal with it. I could just remove you out of the whole fucking thing pretty quickly.
Yup.
Okay.
I've been wondering what that sound has been like this entire time.
You're dropping torpedoes over and over so I can land without extra weight?
Come on, land on me. The IS-4. I'm fucking here, motherfucker.
You Gudian?
Hell no, this fucker won't leave me alone.
Oh, a little fast
I've
there.
had a long fucking day at work, man. I come in here to chill.
That's a lot of brain DMG.
Oh, man.
This fucker wants to just start shit. Honestly, at this point, there ain't no fucking point in a custom. Everybody fucking left. Like, you're done kicking him out. There's only gonna be 3 left. Fucking hell. Why won't you give me the option? Fuck you.
Run what over? Ain't nothing to run over there, bud.
It won't let me get the option to. That's nice, even though I fucking hosted the game.
That a lot of plain DMG when you crash.
Oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Why won't you let me kick him out? Okay, y'all do whatever you're doing. I'll quit the custom.
fuck is that?
No shit.
Yeet.
There ain't nothing left to do on here now. The whole fucking thing died. That's nice. I'm actually very annoyed about this. The whole fucking reason I got on tonight. God damn it, dude. The whole fucking reason I got on. I'm not talking about the custom, I'm talking about Cody. That's the whole fucking reason I did any of this. I ain't going back to the stupid ass custom. I would that queer ass in there. I don't fucking know what to do at this point. I don't want to fucking grind. I don't want to play any other customs. What do I do? What's the next one of these? Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I know it's over. When's the next one gonna be? Oh, thank God he left. I swear to God, I don't have an issue with him. It's that he just started talking shit the whole time when all I did was make a simple statement about the fact that he was being cunty. And I'm like, yeah, majority of my friends is just like this, making a joke. That was the whole fucking point of that. It was a joke. And then he had to go into a whole political debate about it. Like, oh, America's this, America's that. You're talking about how star-spangled awesome. I never said our country was great. I don't give a flying ass about how this country's set up right now. We live on false morals. Like, that just sums this whole fucking shithole up. And if you want to know my opinion, what country in the world is good? I want you to name one country in the world that's worthwhile. I'm talking about streamer. What country is worthwhile to live in? I can't think of one. Like, yeah. In my entire time of being alive,
look left and right.
Like, in my entire time of studying this entire shithole of a planet, I've never found one decent place in the world. So you can't talk trash about another one if your place is a trash hole too. Australia's a trash hole. Britain's a trash hole. Europe in a whole is a trash hole. Russia's a trash hole. And, sorry, I know people are all like Black Lives Matter nowadays, but look at Africa. Goddamn, you go there, you got a higher chance of getting AIDS and dying than you do about getting fucking married. Like, what the hell? You can't even come to the U.S. and get married. In America, you have between a 60 and 90% chance of fucking losing your relationship before you're 30. Like, seriously, that's our percentages now.
Schwei's always neutral.
Yo!
Who the fuck is commenting this random shit? Oh, it's you. Oh, hold on, let me go real quick. Let me read you some statistics real quick about American women. Real quick, because if you want to know the truth, I know everyone's like feminicity and bullshit like that, but if you want to know the truth, feminists have actually become 90% of this goddamn country's problem. That's what's fucking crazy to me. Feminist promiscuity over time. So, roughly in partner count in the 1970s, 10% had 10 plus partners before marriage. 8% had 4 to 9. 16% had 2. 43 had 1, and then 21% were a virgin at marriage. You go to the 80s, 17% of them were 4 to 9. I mean, I take that back. I read that whole fucking thing wrong, because it's a chart and you gotta go from one side to the other. 10% were only 4 to 9. 16%, or 8% were 3 premarital partners, 16% were 2, 43 were 1, and 21% were virgin. In the 80s, were 17% 4 to 9. Then 11% were 3, 15% were 2, 36% were 1, and 17% were virgin. In the 90s, 10% were 10 plus, 27% were 4 to 9. Yeah. 11% were 3, and then 13% were 1, and 26 were 1. Or no, 13 were 2, 26 were 1, and 14 were virgin. In the 2000s, you get 14% were 10 plus, 30% were 4 to 9, 11% were 3. 13% was 2, 21% was 1, and then 12% were virgin. You get to the 2010s and 18% are 10 plus, 32 are not 4 to 9, 11% were 3, 12% were 2, 22% were 1, and 5% were virgin. And now you think, why does that matter? Why does how much you have sex matter in a relationship standards, especially for women? Well, here, marriage stability has shot down from 80% to 30, or actually less than that. It's actually just above 25%. Happiness has shot down from roughly 60% down to 40% or lower. And STDs have gone from below 5% to 35%.
Oh.
Now you're wondering why I'm rambling about this, because if you want to know the fucking reason why this whole world is so god-awful, it's because we decide to label shit into groups and decide, we need power, fuck power. If you grow your ass up and realize that just because your fucking neighbor needs sugar and you're like, oh, you're poorer than me,
I don't
fuck
understand
that. Get a
anything
fucking
he's
bowl of
talking
sugar
so
and
fast
hand
for
a
me,
fucking bowl of sugar. What?
President when you're 35.
I don't want to be the fucking president of this asswipe country. This fucking place is gonna fall apart in the next decade because we decided to elect an old dying man who doesn't seem to understand the basic concept of finance. So he's gonna up minimum wage while destroying the entire civilization of our economy because 70,000 fucking people were working on a pipeline project that he shut off. On top of that, he's gonna open the borders up entirely, allowing an infinite amount of people. I said it twice. An infinite amount of people to flood into the country, which the issue with that is, yeah, you could have a lot of people, but there ain't no damn jobs for them.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, you think, how is minimum wage raising going to have that? Okay, well, let me describe this way. We'll do the monkey splain mate. A monkey wants to buy a banana, but the monkey only makes 2 acorns. The banana costs 10 acorns. Well, 2 acorns every week means...
Panzer 2S and Panzer 3S.
But the 2 acorns every week are not going to get that monkey food in time before he dies, so they up that monkey's wage to 10 acorn. Well, now the banana company is like, hey, he's making more money. Let's get the bananas cost more. So now the bananas cost 30 acorns, and a monkey's only making 10 fucking acorn. Where the fuck did the problem go wrong there? Well, the company realized they could raise the income. You know how you solve that? You create a percentage law. Yes, that's going to cause a few more situations. Or you could be fucking ridiculous, and realize that money's a waste of time and is a useless concept that has drugged this entire nation and world down for the last fucking 6,000 years. God, I don't know how long. It's fucking forever. We've had currency, and it's done nothing but destroy us the entire fucking time. I can't think of a war and...
I don't know about Siren Stukas in the Blitzkrieg.
Like, I don't know, man. I'm rambling because there's so much shit wrong with this world. And everyone's like, I got a solution. I got a solution. I got a solution. But then as soon as that guy who just said he had a solution pops his mouth up, the first dude who said he has a solution calls his solution wrong. And this dude over here is calling this dude's solution wrong. You got 5 people fucking in the street screaming at each other about their fucking solutions being wrong. You know how you do that? You know how you solve that issue? Stop saying that somebody's solution's wrong and then start listening to why they say your solution's wrong, and then start listening to the other guy and figuring out why he thinks his solution's right. And that's called progress. You work as one and you get somewhere. You know what happened in World War II? Let's use something that we're all fucking familiar with. Obviously, if we're fucking looking at War Thunder, we had Britain, Russia, America, France, Sweden, kind of-ish, not really, fucking they were there. Pretty much Britain, America, and Russia were the primary ones.
Russia would stay on the Republican side.
But they all worked together in their own way and managed to defeat Nazi Germany. So you want to understand why that's a big deal? So let's go to Britain real quick. Let's go through their tank.
The USA was behind on tank tech tree, but a little ahead on air tech tree.
So look, yeah. So Britain was lacking ridiculously when it came to tanks. They had tanks like the Matilda, which were great tanks, but they had a few issues with them. They were
5-0 calls.
But there was not a lot of them made.
As a German, you guys hit us so hard. Even now we find every week min 1 bomb. LOL.
Well, I mean, that may be true, but you gotta also think of how you hit other countries, too. So, I mean, you can't just say we did hit you hard, because they still find German equipment buried in the ground in places like Russia, France, Sweden, and half a fucking million other countries. Like, pretty much all of Europe is littered with explosives from the entire war. It's ridiculous. So, Britain, primary tanks were not Matildas. Matildas were fairly uncommon, and definitely not Churchills.
Yes,
they
that's
were
true.
way fucking more uncommon than people act like they are. Shermans were there, yeah, but they weren't very common. Those were American. The Firefly was very, very uncommon. In fact, you're more likely to see a Churchill Mark I or a fucking Matilda than you were to ever see a Firefly. Majority of the time, here's how it went. So you would have a group of Cromwells. We'll use this example. You'll have, this is what they call a
You
squad.
lot slaved London LOL.
You'll have
The
three
Germans was
tanks.
ahead in tank
We'll
tactory
have,
by a lot from the USA.
so you'll have 3 Cromwells in a group. Those are a squad. And in a rare chance, you would be a lucky squad, and you would be equipped with either a Sherman Firefly
Sherman Jumbo
or
versus
an
Jagdtiger.
archer. These 2 vehicles
Rip.
were your normal equipments that you would very rarely. So let's say you got 10 squads, which are 3 Cromwells, which is how the British developed their tactory or their armament. You had a squad, which is 3 vehicles, because a maximum group of vehicles, 1 tank commander or the group leader of that squad could control at the same time.
The Jumbo
was
will
3.
win against THR Tiger.
I don't know what you're talking about, by the way, in chat. I really don't. We're talking about jumbos. I'm over here looking at the archers and shit. So you have a group of 10 squads. Out of those 10 squads, roughly 3 of those 10 squads will be equipped with either an archer or a firefly. And more likely an archer than a firefly. And that would severely slow the squad down entirely, because Cromwells were fast-moving scout vehicles, while an archer was a slow-moving turret vehicle that had to stop, do a whole fucking 360, or 180 I mean, and then aim its gun at the enemy, fire, and then turn around to move again.
A weak spot for the Jumbo to shoot and kill it.
Let's see, what else could we go into detail about? Let's see, their fucking Valentines Valentines were more common than Matildas were. Valentines were more common than Crusaders. On top of that, the Achilles was far less common than the Firefly.
Yeah.
But then we can go like, okay, well, the Comet was a World War II tank. That fucker only served service in World War II at the very, very end, facing off and around Berlin. You cannot include the Comet. Hardly worth a shit. Same thing with the Black Prince. They may have built it.
Yes, but get to that if you get bombed by a Jagdtiger and he can kill you one.
So we go over here. We can go, let's say, to Russia. Everyone talks about a lot of tanks that they built in Russia. There's a lot of them they did build in the Second World War. Hell, the IS series was one of the early but last fews. Reality was the IS-1 was not the one they built. They built the KV-1S more. So the KV-1S was the stopgap tank, which a stopgap is the in-between period between 2 separate kinds of tank designs, where they didn't really have a design, but they had part of it, so they just kind of threw something together and sent it to the front. Reality was, KV-1s were more common. The KV-2 practically didn't exist, and when it did exist, majority of the time was knocked out before it could even fight. The T-34s were really common, and they kept them well upgraded, but the likelihood of you seeing a T-34-85 right here with their good Zis S-53 gun were really, really, really fucking uncommon. Reality is the D5T was just this fucking spammed out variant of the T-34-85 that at the very end of the war they finally updated them all the way up to the regular 85 with the Zis S-350. Yes.
About the T-34, what is the biggest gun that they put on the T-34?
The 85. Yeah, they may have built a 100mm variation that never left testing.
Really? I thought it was 95.
No, they only put well, there might have been a 95, but it sure as hell.
You should rename your stream to War Thunder Rant.
Okay.
I really should, but I can't rename it right now. I mean, I've already uploaded it, so it's there. So, like, I'm not even ranting about War Thunder. I'm ranting about real life. I'm ranting about how the reality of our real-world war turned out. You're assuming that it's War Thunder, but it's because you didn't hear me. The reality is, Russia's tank development consisted of these right here. Ignoring that one, really. This tank came in later at the war. Yes, it was early on, but reality is, most people don't know this.
The Russians T-34s were immune to Panzer IVs.
No, they were not. The Russian T-34s were not immune to Panzer IVs. That's actually a bullshit lie made up by the Soviet government. T-34's armors were actually good, but they were average.
That the Germans needed a Tiger.
No, the Tiger was not actually needed for that. The Tiger was needed for tanks like the KV-1. Reality was the T-34s were actually penetrated by Panzer IIIs. That's what some people don't know. Is
no
War
Germans
Thunder,
needed
Russians,
Tiger for armor.
All them people, all them fucking people over in Russia blew out this giant lie after World War II talking about how great their tanks were. While reality was, majority of the time, their tanks were so great because they sent so many of them forward. Do you want to hear how bad a T-34's transmission was? They standard issued a hammer to shift it with. You had a chance of shifting this thing into like third gear, it wouldn't want to go, so you would grab this specially fucking made hammer that was not special at all, it was just a wood and rubber mallet, and you would beat the fucking handle until it went in gear. Yeah, there's the truth behind the T-34's transmission. These fuckers right here were as useless as a bag of rocks besides the fact they had so many of them. But reality is this right here. This is the Russian fucking front.
Lol.
This whole, like, ignoring the T-50, that was actually another fucking, like, kind of stopgap. Those and the T-70s. The T-80 really was there, not as crazily, but I mean, yeah, they had the SU-122, which was not a self-propelled tank destroyer, it was an artillery piece. It rarely ever fought against an actual tank. Reality is it spent more time in the rear fighting like an artillery.
Can I ask two questions?
That's why they have the SU-85. That was an actual tank destroyer. Yeah.
Are you on Discord with Cody right now?
No.
Oh, okay.
Stream.
Oh, okay.
So,
also, I gotta go.
Oh, okay.
I'll be back.
Well, I'll see. So, one fun fact, this tank was actually put in battle. I just want to get this fun fact out of the way because I found this hilarious. I never knew this. They actually built and sent these tanks into battle. Not very many. They were prototypes. And then they're like, okay, well, the war is starting. Let's just fucking send them at the Germans and see what happens. And within the first week, they were all destroyed. So this was the tank that actually killed the land ship design for Russia. They realized how useless this was.
I like how the other guy is just there in silence.
Who? Who? Penn? Yeah, I know. Well, he's always here in silence. Then we can go to America real quick, because I'm going to put another point in this. American tank design lacked. So let me, like, it was not just, like, bad, it was horrid. Like,
Tigers were being blown up by the American Russians.
I know people who actually served on these tanks, and they will flat out tell you these tanks were not anywhere close to as good as Allen acts like they were. They were not the heroes of the war. They were vehicles that you got put in, and they nicknamed the tin can for a reason. So none of these vehicles have what I'm looking for, which is very, very frustrating to me, because there should be a white star on them. Did they get rid of the white star? Oh, you know what? Probably for fucking fairness, now that I'm thinking about it, because it didn't make sense. So, let me show you something that most people don't know. Right in this spot was where you painted the American star, right? And one right here. Reality is early Shermans here, rarely here. Well, let me go to one that they did do that on.
There were 1000 summing Tigers 1S.
So, you can go over here to the Sherman right here, right? Where do you think on this whole tank you would put an American star? Hopefully, right here. Because this is where they would put it. Do you know why this is thicker? I can show you why. This is, so they used to have
about 10K Shermans and 141 killed Tiger 1.
This is why there's a metal plate right there. They put it over the ammo. The ammo, because, you know, you want to extra armor the places you don't want to get hit, right? So you're telling me you're going to put a literal 2 to 3 foot tall white star on top of the exact place you don't want to be hit. Well, the U.S. had a very simple solution to that, and soldiers would take mud from the ground and smear it over this star. And I know real people who had to do that. And that's also why in the Fury movie you see logs strung up on the side. Those were used as extra armor. Yeah, pretty much. That's what that star was. It was just a target on the side of the tank. And you know what? Do you think they improved that design? Do you think they made that any better? Let me go to a tank I don't have, but I know about. Oh, not there. P.S. This was just, like, really never actually fully used. Like, that existed, but it was a stopgap for the M26. Reality was the M26 was put into deployment way too late to be of any actual use. Let's see. So this one doesn't have it. They really have gotten rid of all the white stars in these tanks. Yeah, they used to put a white star on the front of these fucking things.
The Shermans that were being facing 76M Shermans, I believe.
Yeah, really, like, if you want to know what held us through, it was our aircraft. We didn't have much. You want to see the difference between that? So we deployed more Shermans, right? I'll show you.
Tiger.
I'll show you the most common Sherman that was produced. Let's see. Right. Well, wait. Which one's got which gun? The 3. Yeah, they both got the M3. So really, these two, the M4 and M4A2. They very quickly got rid of the rounded hole design. That was a pointless, useless design. It really fucked them over because it creates a shot trap for no matter what, you can pin it. Tigers are really uncommon, so we won't include them. So, you had tanks like the Panzer
VR 5.0 is a 7.6M.
The Panzer IV with the up armor variation. You also had the Panther D, and really the Panther series, the Tiger series. The tank destroyers they had were ridiculous. Like, these two did it where the Serberville wasn't, but the Nashorn was. The Serberville or Dicker Max, these weren't actually really serviced. Like, they were, but they weren't really massive. Really, you had the Stug series. All, like, even the Jag Panther was more common than, like, people act like. Like, these fucking tanks are here. Like, yes. But then Germany, you know what made Germany fail? It wasn't the U.S. It wasn't the fucking onslaught. It was this. Germany's habit of putting
Panthers
money
wear more beast
where
than
they
tigers,
did.
but tigers wear scarier.
Yeah, because everyone thought they were facing tigers when in reality they were facing Panzer IVs. Roughly, they figured out that roughly 40% of tiger kills in the Second World War were actually just Panzer IVs. This is why we lost the war. Not because of this tank, not because of its gun. It's got a nice little Pak 43. That's a pretty fucking decent gun, you know. No. Because this is not the real tank. This is the real tank. So, Porsche, let's see, Porsche, fuck, what's the other dude's name? Henschel. Porsche and Henschel had a competition to make the first ever Tiger 1. This was right here, was Porsche, like as in the car maker, the Porsche 911 and so forth, you know, we all know that car. They built this tank. This tank on
That's
the
a prototype.
moment...
It's a retard tank.
The moment it was supposed to drive, like the exact moment it was supposed to go forward, right in front of Hitler himself, it blew up into flames. You know why?
The 5.0 Shermans that is 7.6M is the one that was being faced with the Tigers.
Because of this, right here. This transmission. Because most people don't know this, but there's two engines in here, right? That power electric engines that create electricity, and then this is an electric transmission. Well, it had the problem where it didn't like the weight that was already on it. So if we go over here, the mass is 60 tons, and it already did not like the weight. Well, Porsche was so confident in this shitty ass design that blew up in the flames that he had already spent like millions of, like $3 million producing 100 hulls. And keep in mind, that $3 million was government money. And
it
so
pen added rear and side.
So Hitler was like, fuck, you just spent $3 million of our money on a tank that didn't even work. What do we do? So this is what they did. They made this fucking piece of shit, which is the exact same tank, but instead they put the engine in the front, they changed up a couple details, and then sent this thing to the front. And on top of that, building this giant casemate in the back for this massive Pak 43 to fit in, it added 5 tons. 5 tons! So an already, like, 12-ton overweight tank for the engine and transmission design is now an extra 5 tons heavier. Do you want to hear a real story about this tank? This happened on the Russian front in Kursk. 2 Russian soldiers were watching these things go up a hill, and then suddenly the first one just blew up in the flames, and a few seconds later, the next one just blew up in the flames. Nobody could figure out what happened until after the Battle of Kursk. These Russian soldiers ran over to go find out what happened to these fucking tanks, and they figured out that they just blew up into flames from their own fucking weight. Like, so they built shit like this, right? They also built an onslaught,
wow.
a literal onslaught.
Porsche wasn't the best in building tanks, laugh.
Like, they built a literal onslaught of bullshit tanks. Like, you got the fucking Tiger II, Panther F, Panther A and G, Tiger II other with the prototype turret. So let's just tell you the truth. This doesn't mean for Porsche. It's prototype. Yes, there was a competition between Porsche and Hensel for the Tiger II turret. There really wasn't much that Porsche put up to offer, so nothing ever existed for it. But the prototype turret is that. That is the prototype Tiger II's turret. They already had a hull designed. Henschel came up with a flat plate. There were only 15 of these.
The Germans was not good at building tanks.
Oh no, they were excellent. It's that they blew all their fucking money in the process of doing it on shit like this. Also, keep in mind, they may have not planned on producing this, and I don't have the production version because the production version of this is the E100. They were building shit like this. This is a 180-ton monstrosity. Yes, it is a fucking nightmare in War Thunder. In War Thunder, this thing's a nightmare. In reality, this thing was the most useless piece of shit ever designed. It couldn't cross any bridges. It couldn't do anything. Hell, even better, I bet you didn't know this. It has the same fucking transmission as the last vehicle. There is literally an engine right here that produces electricity. That right here, this is a turbine. And then this is a whole system's the magnetic turbine, but then creates electricity, which then goes back here to 2 massive fucking electric engines. So Porsche designed this fucking thing. If you didn't know that, Porsche. It's the same bullshit that they just blew millions of dollars on with this fucking piece of shit. That's why they lost the war. I mean, there's a million other reasons. They had a halfway insane leader and shit like that, but if they're doing this with their tank design, well, at least America was saying, fuck it, our tank may suck, but we're sending it to the front.
I didn't do anything to you.
You don't have to. You don't have to. It's just the fucking... Did they really?
Why you bully me?
Did they really make a premium fucking Tiger II just to add the Zimmerite armor onto it? Are you fucking retarded? Is there even Zimmerit on this fucking thing? I don't see... I see a fuck texture of what should be Zimmerite. But what is special about this Tiger II? Besides the shitloads of fucking, tracks on the side of it, I guess. Is this just supposed to be, what is it? It's got the 88. It's not even the good Tiger II, the one that we all want back.
The Germans was not good making TD and heavy when it was closest to the Cold War.
Oh, they really weren't. They sucked at a lot of things they did. So let's go, wait. Does this tank have Zimmerit on it?
I hear a lot of piece of shit going around.
It does have Zimmerit on it. I can see the lines. So what they did was they had problems with the Russians, sticking magnetic grenades to tanks, and so they pasted this shit on there called Zimmerit. And it was just anti-magnetic paste, pretty much. And keep in mind, you want to hear a funny thing? So, At the end of the war, the Germans were running out of paint. So if you ever see Panthers that look like... I actually have a crew for that. I just didn't give a fuck. That's a horrible example. There's got to be an example of this thing. I just want to show you this. This is another fun fact I know about Germany. Camouflage.
Germany was going down after day and all they did was just trying to get something out that could help them out.
I guess there's not going to be it. They really didn't include the most iconic Panther fucking paint. You ever see Panthers that are red? Like they have a red texture to them. Like there's red and then like this kind of color. So like red and then a different color. That red isn't paint. It's primer. They ran out of fucking paint, so they started using primer as part of their camouflage. Yeah, there's a little known fact for you. Hell, you want to know how good Japan did with their tank design? Prototype, 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 prototype.
I don't know shit about tanks.
Produced. Kind of produced. I mean, it really wasn't. Produced. And then really... This was like the best they ever actually deployed right here. Right here. This was like the best they actually heavily featured in combat. And it gets worse because reality was this is actually their most common
so
tank.
19434 day depended and then shit like what you showed got made and stuff like me 262.
Oh, let's get started on the ME262. You want to talk about the ME262? Oh, this is a beautiful piece of shit. I love the ME262. They wasted millions on a fucking dying aircraft. Keep in mind, these things couldn't fly for more than 6 hours or the engines would fucking overheat. And that was because very, very, very quickly after they started producing... Oh yeah, by the way, this was never made. Like, there's only like... The only example we have of this thing is like from this line down on both sides. Like,
the Germans was being faced with
like
M26 when it was some years away from the Cold War. Polished shit.
The ME262 is a flying garbage bag.
It's such a good plane for its time, just more research and we would have it.
No,
yes, it got made.
The Ho-229 did not get produced.
One time.
Yeah, they made like one body of it, but there's no evidence that it ever actually flew.
And it was wood.
Yeah, it never flew. Like there's no evidence of a flying model or anything of the Ho-229. The ME262. Let's get started on this thing real quick. We're gonna nitpick the fuck out of this one. All right, ME262. Where do you think the biggest flaw would be on it? Because I know exactly where it is on this thing. I'm going to point it out right here. So, by the time this plane had been in reached maximum production,
engine,
their fucking location over in like was it Sweden or
engines.
Finland? I think it was like Sweden or Finland or whatever, where they were getting the material.
The plane
was
itself.
Gone. It was gone. The fucking place where they were going to, they couldn't go to anymore. The Russians had pushed them out. The British and American fleet had knocked them out of the seas, so they could not get any more of the fucking material they made. So they were making this shit out of cheap steel and whatever material they could make it out of. And here's the deal: this engine could fly for 6 hours and then overheat. By the time this thing had to land, they had to build an entirely new engine and stick it in it. They would have been better off flying...
It was too heavy for the engines.
No, it wasn't just too heavy for the engines. The engines were fine up until the point that... The engines were fine until they fucking ran out of the material. This could have been fine. Like Ronnie said, a million other aircraft they could have flown. But no, they're going to spam produce a plane that can barely fly because they don't have the materials. Oh yeah, and this plane right here, they did produce it. It existed. Not really, but it did exist. Like, it existed, but it wasn't really produced very much. It was kind
And
of
they were
a
making
waste
it
of
and
money.
tested.
I don't know, man. I could nitpick the absolute shit out of Germany for a lot of things they've done. They wasted all their resources. Hell, Russia was able to waste their resources because they just forced the people they're capturing to gather more. Germany was just fucking retarded about the whole thing. Let's see, we can go to Italy, and we can talk about whatever the fuck they got. Oh yeah, keep in mind, 90% of Italy's ground forces were tankettes. So like, that one would existed, but reality is you're more likely to see.
I'm going to call you poopy.
That.
Yes, we just try it to hold up on water.
That. Not really. Yes. So like tanks like these. These are the most common ones, especially the L3. The L3 is surprisingly more common than anyone might actually know. So, fun fact, there were more L3s than there were Tigers. These little bitty, two-seater, like literally, you had to sit flat in them. There were more of these than there were Tigers. And what's funny is, the L3, this is the gun carrier model. There was similar to like a Bren carrier, to where you just sat in it and like it would carry you around like a troop transport. And there's several other variations, like there's a machine gun variant and like a bunch of other shit. But this isn't a tank, it's a tankette, to be more specific. And that sounds ironic for its size, because it is. That's just its literal name. It's a tankette. Tankette. France has a tankette. I don't know if it's in the game, but they have a tankette. Let's see, tankette. They do. It's right here. This is Frenchy.
I say you poopy.
There's your Frenchy little tankette.
Little bitch tank.
Actually, I don't know how big this one is. It's bigger. It's a tankette, but it's much bigger than the fucking L3. But you know it isn't? It's tracks. You know, this is my favorite part about this. Imagine having to change that out. Like, I wonder how many links there are on this fucking thing. Like, look at that. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I ain't counting all that. There's gonna be a lot of fucking links. Yeah, imagine having to change the track on this fucking thing. Oh yeah, French Panthers were a thing too. There were more Panthers in France after the war than they had any other vehicle. Where is the French Panther? Oh, there it is.
Red, can I call you poopy?
If you want to. Yeah, there's a lot of fucking weird shit. Let's see what else can we get to. Oh yeah! I've gotten in arguments over this one. Best tank in the world when it was produced, right here. Best tank in the world. You know why? Because it was best by design. Yeah, you couldn't throw this thing into any combat scenario. My nose is fucking.
Germany was not smart in WW2 that much with their Tigers and Panthers because they easy to pen on the side and they break down more with lay.
Hey, you can't talk shit about tanks getting hit from the side because just about every tank is designed to be penetrated from the side. Well, not designed, but will. But the breakdown part is very true. They broke down all the time. By the end of the war, a large portion of those issues had been sorted.
Door wedge.
Yeah, the door wedge here, or the pizza slice, the pie slice, whatever you like to call it. At one point in time, this was the best tank in the world by design. This tank was designed to never leave Sweden. Its only goal was to defend Sweden in the possibility of an invasion. So let me provide you...
LTF, are you smart, you nerd? Emoji nerd face.
I've studied a lot of tank history. I know more about tanks than anything else. So let me just...
But Germany tried new stuff that nobody tried, like jets.
Yeah, they did, but that was the reason they failed because, well, part of the reason. Like I said, there's a million reasons. I could nitpick them for years and still not be done for the 500,000 reasons they failed. Hell, their fucking Führer, the great leader, was fucking insane. He was literally losing his mind.
Germany was the first one to make jets.
No, they weren't. Russia was. Russia just failed because they couldn't figure out how to land the fucking jet. Hold on. Alright, let me get into a position where I can showcase what this thing's designed to do.
Yay, but think of how strong they would be with working jets.
Yeah, if their jets would have actually fucking worked.
Wasn't there a plane in Germany that was in development then got it flying after the war and kept it in hiding in like where the German NG? Nobody
What?
can.
Yeah, that's true. Germany, wasn't there a plane in Germany that was in development, then got it flying after the war, but kept it in hiding with where the German and England? I'm not sure. I'm trying to think if there would be. I'd have to look into that. That one's more of like an aircraft history, and I'm less knowledgeable in aircraft history. I mean, I know a little bit. I can tell you a lot of fucking wild facts. Like the Russian copy of the Concorde was the biggest fail the Russians private flight industry ever succeeded in, considering they had the issue of complete fuel failure, and one of them exploded, I think. They had a bunch of other issues, like a million issues with those. I'm trying to think, there's really not an example around here that. So the whole point of this tank is, you get behind a hill, and you can go up the hill, and then aim it down, right? And that pretty much keeps your armor at level with the enemy. And this thing's gun, for the time, which would have to face...
Germany had to put new engines on their first jet when they were testing, I believe. Is this history, Cass?
There, we see. This tank would have actually been a tank that they
Class.
would have faced when this tank would have been out. And just like that, it was easy as hell to go through the front plate. Now it's on fire. And now it's dead.
Yes.
Then let's see. So would that one. From this range. Oh, I actually hit a little high there. No, I can't see it. Guessing fire. If I can guess fire. But I will say, its only goal was to defend the nation. It never was to be an actual movable tank. It was meant to fire, and that's the reason it had a high reverse speed, where it could retreat to the next staging point where the next firing position would be. Another thing about this thing, which we'll have to go back to the main menu to look at, this thing has two engines, two electric engines, and the reason it has two engines is because it has a petrol. Fuck, I don't remember how many cylinders that one is. I think a 6-cylinder, I want to say, 6-cylinder engine, and that 6-cylinder engine ran the hydraulic system that aimed the tank, while the other engine was a turbo diesel that powered an electric turbine that created electricity for the tank to run off of. Yeah, so let's see, you got two engines right here, right? Well, one of these, this one right here, so you can see these two, actually this one here was so there's the gas turbine, if I remember correctly. Let's see.
That game is sick.
Hell yeah, it is. Who said that one? So, the one engine, this engine here, produced the electricity or the power needed to run the hydraulics that lift the tank up and down. This engine actually produced the electricity, which then drove the tank, moving it forward and backwards. And ironically,
Super turbo diesel.
I think it's either a turbo diesel or a turbine. I can't really remember, but I know this was a gas petrol. And then one other thing that made this tank so great is the distance between here to the first spall plate, which is this right here. That's 8 feet. Combined with a transmission, an engine, along with, there was other shit mixed in here. You had your radiator and so forth. So, from here to here is 8 feet, right? Well, really to that one. That means if a heat shell penetrates here, or here, it has this distance to travel. You want to see how far it takes to disperse a heat shell? Japan has a tank which perfectly examples how far it takes to disperse the energy created from a heat shell. We go to their Type 90. Preview. X-ray this. Oh, no. Yeah, right here. See if it's going to let me view it properly. It's not going to let me, but there is supposed to be an air gap right there, pretty much. I believe this one has it correctly. It'll let me model it. But simple enough, that distance right there is the distance needed for an antique, an old style heat shell to dissipate majority of all its energy. So you see that distance, right? We can go back to Sweden. All the way back over, very slowly. I just love this tank. This is actually one of my favorite tanks by design. And you can see the distance.
Can we talk about the R3 and the R3 with the recoilless rifle, aka the Ferdinand?
Somebody said the R3. The R3, wrong country. Yeah, here we go. Let's talk about the R3. I don't know fuck all about this thing. I just know it's a pizza wagon that somehow I glitched the game out, and so it let me skip an entire tier to get it. So, there you go. That's what I know about this R3. Let's actually get into see if we can figure some details out about it. Let's go... Nope, no. I actually have it already crewed up. Let's go look at this thing. Yeah, I have mine beautiful. Oh man, don't ask. Just don't ask what the fuck this thing is. Anyways, I don't really know. I mean, you got this dude here is a loader. This is supposed to be the commander. I don't know what he's trying to command. I don't know why you need a 4-person crew for this thing. This is an R3. We can also go over here and find the heat shell R3, wherever it is, right here. No.
The R3 is the one and only space wagon when you jump off of high things.
Oh yeah. This one here is the... Reality is, recoilless rifles are fucking interesting. So let me, for y'all who don't understand how this works. A recoilless rifle is as such. You have a round that is loaded in, so simple enough. I've seen how this works. You take this handle right here and you rotate it left, which then unlocks the breech, and then the breech
that is so up.
Yeah. So you rotate this handle all the way around to here, and then you use the same handle and you pull it out to here, and then from there you'll load a shell in.
MOGI, emoji mouth, MOGI, emoji man in business suit levitating.
So in order to fire this thing, you have to reload it from back here. That's one useless aspect of this thing, because you have 2 guns, so 2 times the reload. The other useless aspect is one that nobody fucking knows about in game-wise, because you never have to deal with it. So, yes, when you fire the gun, the shell goes this way, right? These holes that you see right here, the whole point of these is it's called a recoilless rifle for a reason. It's supposed to minimize recoil. Reality is a little bitty truck like this could not handle the blast formed by a gun of this size, especially being 106, let alone a 90 of this length. Because this little fucker right here would blow out his rear suspension in no shit of a hurry. So what it does is, it's got an equal amount of blast going this way as it does this way. So there's a giant fucking blast of shit coming out right here. If you're in an area where you could kick up a lot of dust, you're going to kick up a lot of dust. And if you want to know a perfect example of a fail where this has happened, we can go to the most useless of the fucking recoilless rifle systems ever fucking designed. Where is it at? The Ontos. This little fucking thing. Now you think this is a great idea. You have a single shot gun that you can only reload from the outside, so you might as well put a bunch of them on there so you don't have to worry about reloading them so often. It doesn't fucking matter how often you reload them. Because the problem is, when you fire it, there's going to be a blast of fucking energy coming out Like, there's going to be so much fucking air pressure coming out the back of one of these, because they're all 106, that you're going to freaking, like, knock down a tree. Like, to get an idea of this, if you're standing approximately where this line is behind this thing, it would kill you from just the blast of firepower coming out the back end. Fun fact, you can actually shoulder fire a 90mm cannon because of this recoil rifle system. That's something that most people don't know. If you want to really see what I mean by that, let's go find us another 100.
I'ma go to sleep, see ya. MOG cold sweat.
Good night. Good night, Blackwood. Black Wolf. Wait. Alright, let me find a 106mm gun.
Social distance with the tank.
Yeah, pretty much social distance. If you're within the rear end of that thing, you're fucked. There's a 90. No, actually. Yeah, that'll work. Because they did make 90mm, like I said, recoilless rifles. It don't matter what ammunition we're running. Do you want to see what 90mm of blast looks like coming out? So take this amount of energy you're seeing coming out of the barrel, which this is a horrible example because we're in the game. If you really want to see the example of this, there's actually a guy on YouTube I saw who took a recoilless rifle and then aimed it the opposite direction of a car, put this thing point blank up the back end of this thing to a car, fired it, and it literally took the back door of the car and shoved it inside the car. Like, there's a lot of energy there. And it was a 90. So keep this in mind. Here's a 90mm gun. Now imagine that energy, but that way. That's what you're doing. You will knock down a tree. Like, just as easy as this 50 will. Like, just as easy as this. If it will. If I get it to. There it goes. Knock down the tree. I actually want to do something. Fuck you. Fine. I don't know, man. I think we're away from rambling about other shit to that. Let's see what other crazy vehicles we can discuss. The bullshit that went on with it that most people don't act like exist. What else would there be that has a stupid ass design to it? I'm trying to think of a good one because there's so fucking many stupid ass.
Can we talk about the naval guns on wheels aka FV4005 and Kai-Hai? The 50 cal is the most powerful MG.
Let's discuss the crackhead Brits who, for some reason, were like, what gun can we equip next on our tank? Oh, I don't know. Why don't we just take the fucking... one of the largest guns that, and this is true, like one of the largest guns they've ever decided to equip on a singular vehicle. Hold on.
Fussy KU2.
Alright. Yeah, look at this shit. Like, so it doesn't look like much, right? Yeah, we call this is shell. This shell has 22 grams of explosive mass. If you're wondering what that looks like,
a powerful engine on it.
Oh, it's just a regular Centurion hull. The Centurions have excellent mobility, so like they were a very well-designed tank. Matter of fact, to get an idea of the design aspect of a Centurion, after World War II, well, technically April 6, 1945 was the first day that the Centurion saw testing in Germany after World War II, right at the end of World War II. It became the best tank produced of its time. The Centurion is an amazing tank and was very well thought through when they came up with it, and far outranked most tanks for its time, but was very quickly outshadowed as other countries started developing tanks such as the Leopard and so forth. Okay, so to get an idea of the size of this thing, the turret has a back door. But to really get an idea of this, I want you to watch the kill cam in the top right.
That beast can pen anything.
Oh yeah, watch this. You want to talk about it can pen anything. This is the range. Oh, my rangefinder ain't working. See if this is right. I'm actually shocked right now. I'm not gonna lie. I should have killed him. If I am a little bit more to the left and a little up. Yeah, this thing has no zoom. This is my zoom options right here. Alright. Alright, ready? When this thing loads, keep in mind this thing's got like a minute-long reload. We're gonna get a good view of this thing firing right here. Oh yeah, it will turn the tank doing this. I hit the ammunition with so much force. I don't think there's gonna be much left of him.
The KV-2 got a long reload.
Oh yeah. So, if I rotate this turret all the way around, let's see how far I slide. Alright. Keep in mind, do you see that the gun rack right there in the front? That real rack thing right there is supposed to hook on the barrel to hold the gun in place during transport. So let's see how far to the side, how far away from that grass blade we're above moves. Alright, we are approximately right there, right? That's how far we moved. We were just on top of that, and now we're all the way over here. That's how much power this thing has. Now, this is like crazy, right? You're like, oh my god, that's a crazy gun to put on that tank, right? That's wow.
Wow.
Big fucking turret. Big fucking shit, right? Japan are the crackheads here, okay? Japan are the real crackheads. Like they're over here on fucking PCP, fucking Molly meth, all that shit at the same time. They're like,
fucking hell.
They're like, huh? What fucking gun should we put on our tank? Huh? What gun do we need to put on our tank? What could we do? Well, why don't we take a
basically not put any armor on it either.
Why don't we just take a coastal artillery piece and say, fuck it, it fits without a turret. We'll just make the fucking rotating plate at the bottom of the gun, or the mounting point, the turret basin, and then just the whole fucking thing is the gun. There is no armor, there is nothing, it's just a tank's hull, and then that. There's not even a machine gun. They even got rid of that, like, hold on. There you go.
It's a big gun only.
Hold on, let's see how far back this thing moves. Let's really get us a good test piece, because I actually am curious about this one. Oh yeah, this gun on both tanks, they only rotate about 15-20 degrees or so. So that would roughly be, well actually this one rotates further. So it rotates to there, and then it can't rotate any further. Alright, we're gonna get a good test spot. We're gonna put the nose of this thing. Tanks are not made for precise movements, keep that in mind. In real life, this would almost be impossible to line up perfectly. You'd have to park the tank and then draw a line to it. Perfect. We're out on that line, right? Let's see how far back this thing moves. Because keep in mind, this thing doesn't weigh, but like, the gun weighs more than majority of the tank. Like, the gun makes up like probably 40% of the tank's total weight. Let's take down that tree right there. Nowhere! Oh wait, wow, we actually moved back quite a bit. Moved back probably a foot.
Boom.
Let's see if we can turn the tank like this. What, you think your anti-air? Check my anti-air out. We're about to be in that half track. Germany has their own anti-air half track, and I fucking love it. You know what? Let's talk about crackhead AA designs next, actually. I don't have a lot of AA, but you know what? Let's just look at some of them then.
That a biker anti-air.
I know one. The the typical American style. Let's put a fucking minigun on top of a tank.
Thaw.
Oh yeah, the Vietnam era fucking M113.
I think so. Yeah. No, I think yeah.
Where's that at? We're gonna talk about what he's talking about. The M163, right here. Yeah, here's a crackhead AA design. It's just a fucking APC with a minigun on it.
No scoped.
It's just a fucking... Yeah, that thing exists. Alright, Germany, the Deutschland. Oh, maybe that... Yeah.
It's not that bad of an anti-air, it got a radar.
Yeah, it does. Here you go. Here, crackhead AA. It's really not a crackhead AA, I just find it funny. Fun fact, that's a radar. Right there's a radar on top of that vehicle. It's like in a tube. This is the same vehicle, just without a radar. This thing right here. Let's see if I can hit this shit, because normally I'm pretty bad about it. They got some weird fucking slow ass bullets, dude. Like, this should be hitting. There we go. There it goes. Yeah, you see what I mean? Like, it's got some slow ass fucking rounds. I really hate this area a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the best with AA, but either way.
The only thing is it overhead. Heats.
That overheats and runs out of ammo quickly and everything.
I got to go to
The
bed.
M163.
Oh, you do? Who's gotta go to bed now? I see you later, Scary Club. Yeah, but, I mean, when it comes to getting rid of unarmored vehicles, it's just...
Yeah.
like that.
What the hell? Holy crap.
He's going down for sure. Here he comes. Look, here he goes. He actually saved that quite well, being an AI, that is.
There he goes.
That's pretty fucking wild. I've never seen an AI actually save that shit. What the fuck? He fucking saved that shit.
What?
I've never seen an AI manage to do that. That makes me want to go over there. I'm actually shocked right now, and I'm glad I got that on stream. I've been playing this game for a long time. A very long time, in fact. And that is the first time in my War Thunder career to see that happen.
Red, when you're done with that, could you maybe talk about the T-95 and the T-26?
Yeah.
The only American Super Heavy. Now, the latest version of the T-95 was named T-95 Super Heavy.
It was, yeah.
But we, in War Thunder, we only have the T-95 and the T-26. The later version had a lot more,
wow.
I think.
He very well preserved this plane. Look at that.
Holy crap.
That's actually insane to me. I never have seen an AI fucking land their plane.
Wow.
That's ridiculous. I see. What I did was I took this engine out. That's the reason it's not destroyed. And then this was the only engine left flying, and he didn't have enough power to keep the plane in the air because it's an AI and it doesn't understand energy conservation. Destroy the evidence. Taking this with me, it's mine now. My controller's dying. Just fuck. I like how all that fire is based right there. Okay, the T-95. Wait a minute.
Correct me if I'm wrong, though. The M163 was also based off of the Bradley, the original Bradley that was to carry all 11 troops.
No, because the Bradley came out in like the 70s or
1960s.
80s. Well, yeah.
The original one.
The Bradley, no, because then it would have been in Vietnam.
The original one, the one that could hold 11 people, not 6 people, and it's got the American mind, and it can't do anything that it was designed for. And it just had an MG on the top. This is the one I'm talking about. But yeah, let's talk about the T-95.
Hold on, I'm curious now. You've got me curious.
Okay. Excuse me.
No, exactly what I thought. The Bradley was built to replace the M113, which is what the M163 is based off of. The M113 is the APC below it. So
that's what I mean.
It was not based off of it, it was built to replace it. Which I'm not surprised, because these things had an issue. There's a little piece of tin down here. The floorboard of this thing was the equivalent of your car floorboard. If you hit a landmine in this thing, no matter if it was an AP mine or an anti-tank mine, it was going through the floorboard and into the crew quarters back here. No, we wanted the T-95. But I want Wally. Wally! Wally!
You're missing it. It's above the M60.
Wally!
Oh, okay.
Wally!
Oh, that thing. Yeah, Wally. Wally! That thing. Other than the T-95, the Americans actually made something that is pretty OP and believably the best tank destroyer ever.
The only
anti that shit.
The this is the only super heavy the U.S. ever built, and ironically, it was ready to go into production at the end of World War II. Like, it was actually ready to go. Like, they're ready to produce it. And then the war ended, and so it just never went into production. And the same thing goes with the...
So only 3 were produced.
Negative.
No, 5 of them. No. 3 of them. Yeah, 3 of them.
1.
3 of them, because 2 were scrapped and 1 was found in the field.
Oh, yeah. Well, technically... No, there was one.
Yes,
there was
because I watched Dark Footage. Do you watch Dark Footage?
There was
he just released a video about it.
There was a T-28.
Yes,
and then
it was just renamed. It was actually just renamed from the T-29.
Well, the T-28 is the original. The T-28 they built, realized that it didn't have enough track capacity, and it was weighed too little. It didn't have enough track capacity, so then they built the T-95, and then they realized that they couldn't load the T-95 onto ships, and so they redesignated the tank that they had originally built as the T-28, and then made it to where the T-95 could take its tracks off and become the T-28. Reality was the T-28 was first, T-95 came after, then the T-95 could get its tracks off and still be the T. So this is just the T-95, just without its extra tracks, basically, which I actually have it. So let me crew it real quick and I'll show it. So the whole point of this design was you couldn't load it onto ships, and so you would take the excess track off and load it onto your ship and then put the tracks on in combat. And this was not the only tank that was a part of the same program. Another tank that was in the program was the T-29, which is actually already set up in my lineup here. Which this tank right here, and what this tank is missing, which will fucking piss me off until the day I die, is there are supposed to be 2 rangefinders sticking out either side, like one on either side. You have a good night, bro. But there's supposed to be 2 a rangefinder, like a ship-style rangefinder. And what I mean by that is, let me go to the Blue Water Fleet so I can show you. So they call it a... Fuck, what is that called? A periscopic rangefinder. That's what it's called. I had to think about that for a second. Portland will definitely have it, so I'll go to it. Of course, for some reason the hangar, it's turning dark out, so it's going to be harder to see than ever. But if I find it, is there a periscopic rangefinder within a visible element on this thing? Probably not easily, so we'll go back down to the Clemson, because at least in the Clemson, yeah, whatever crew it fits in. Clemson has a periscopic rangefinder right here. So you can see this weird long piece going across. Well, so on this one, I believe it works from inside the ship. I don't think you actually have to be up here with it, but normally you'll look into it and you'll have 2 vision ports, one on either side, and what happens is one is able to be adjusted, the other is fixed in place. So when you look at a target that's like 1,000 yards away, there'll be 2 targets, and you're either moving them together, like as in a horizontal plane, or you're moving them together in a vertical plane. And what you're doing there is you adjust that until they're within each other and they become one single target and they're one unit. Even though you're looking at the same unit and you're just bringing the 2 units together that are the same unit. And once they're together, you've determined their range by the number it gives you. Now, the difference between the ships, where it just gives you a number, which then you radio to the guns on board the ship and tell them what the range you got is, and then they adjust their range accordingly to what you've told them from this rangefinder here, or is the Portland going to be useless and not have a secondary rangefinder? That is actually surprising. there's only the singular rangefinder on the Portland, which is actually a very bad design. I will admit that. Because that means you're very limited on your capabilities with the ship. And on top of that, that's a compass. So I think you did have to be up here. So in order to use this ship's rangefinder, for one, you have a compass here to determine the bearing of your enemy. And for two, you have to be here to use your rangefinder, meaning no matter what, you're exposed to enemy fire. So, I mean, for an early ship, that's not bad, but at the same time, I can understand, like, you get rid of that pretty quickly because you're exposed to enemy fire by having to just check your range and your enemy's bearing. Like, yes, there has to be inside of here a compass and so forth, and that's the reason they go for the wide bridge. But reality is, you'd end up here anyways just to get your range, unless you can view it from in here. But that really does look like a compass to me, like a ship compass. No. That looks more like a compass to me. They both look like compasses. Which one's the compass? Because that one looks too big to be a compass now. But the thing is, they're both viable compasses. Some are flat top compasses, others are round top compasses.
I want to ask something.
Yeah.
Why did we... Okay, I want to talk about two designs, but one right now, probably everybody's going to laugh about, but obviously doesn't know about it, except me and you. Why the hell did we develop a fucking pancake tank?
Pancake
AKA
tank.
the T-92.
Oh yeah, that fucking space alien piece of shit.
Yeah,
this fucker.
The pancake.
Yeah, the pancake tank. Yeah, look at the pancake airplane. Yeah, that one's a weird one. I really don't know.
Yeah.
This is another Vietnam era monstrosity. This is one of them points in tank design where nobody was quite sure what they were doing. They were just trying everything. That's one of the interesting things about tanks is we kind of hit moments through our tank development where we're not exactly sure what we're doing. We're just trying shit and hoping it works. Well, where's the T-34 at?
A very prime... Well, yeah.
Does a T-34 have the periscopic rangefinder? That's fucking gay. They're both missing the most iconic part of the turret itself. You can even look at the real life one, and the real life one, I believe, even has the periscopic rangefinder on it. Like the real life surviving variant of this tank has the periscopic range. Like, watch, I'm gonna get on Google. Fuck. I choked on spit. How nice. Hold on. The T-29. Let me look it up. There should be a periscopic rangefinder on it. Because they designed it to have one. It does! The literal fucking one sitting at the fucking General Patton Museum right now in real life has the periscopic rangefinder, and I was wrong. It's not here, it's here. So the fucking mounting point's there. No, it's not. It's right here. That's where there's supposed to be a periscopic rangefinder at. This shouldn't be here. There should be from here across is a periscopic rangefinder. You can look it up right now, and at the fucking General Patton Museum here in the U.S., there's a T-29 sitting there with the periscopic rangefinders on it. And on top of that, they got that right. They got the track extensions right, which are completely useless because in real life that's just supposed to extend the tracks over a little bit to help with fucking weight on loose surfaces like snow or mud. But they don't have the periscopic rangefinder. They even got the 2 radios, like all that. What's another thing they're missing is on the back of this turret, for some reason there's these extra bars that stick way out. I don't really know why they're there. Like you can find photos of a real life T-29 and they stick way out the back. Like they stick really, really obnoxiously far for no fucking reason. Here you go, Prototype Abrams. We'll just go look at this because, yeah. Oh no! I don't want to buy it. How much is it though?
Isn't the prototype Abrams the IPM
they can see how much this shit is? Good. So let's show you how expensive some of this shit is. You got like, what is that? The fucking Centurion AVRE. You got right here the fucking Type 74 for fucking $60. What is this? Oh, here you go. The Object 120. Oh shit! What expensive. Yeah, sure. I have that. I have that. I have none of those.
So I'm gonna just talk.
What's funny is this right here. I have it, even though it's saying I can buy it again.
Huh.
Even though I actually didn't buy it that way. That's what's funny. I got them in game, and I have proof because right now I go to Germany. What is this? Is this the tank we were just looking at in the picture? Wow. I fucking love this. I fucking love this thing. I fucking love this little thing. That's also how I got that fucking BF-109 I was flying into, the G2. That's also part of that. Like, where'd be the G2? Right here. Yeah, you'll like. Actually, no, we're gonna test fly this thing. You gotta see what this thing's armed with. Wow! I even just found an original from 1940s when they were testing the T-29 top-down view with the periscopic rangefinder.
Hey.
I don't know, it makes me mad that they didn't include that because the periscopic rangefinder was such an iconic piece of that fucking plane.
Did you talk about the M3 Bradley? Because I can talk about it a little bit.
If you wanna.
Yeah, so like the M3 Bradley, basically on the design was, it was basically to scout, but it was like something along the lines of, it was like too big or something along the lines of it couldn't scout, it couldn't do anything of what it was designed for. And the original, and it was based off, was originally able to hold 11 people. It was basically an infantry tank. And then they were like, well, let's put a turn on it. And then they were like, well, how are they not gonna know that it's a tank from a infantry thing? Then we'll put tank missiles on it, and just so on and so forth. In an American mindset, basically it was built for, it couldn't handle anything that it was built for, and just basically a piece of shit. It's just built for nothing, basically.
Well, you should see Russia's infantry haulers, because you have to crawl through a fucking 3-foot wide space in the back of the tank for 4 feet, or no, 5 feet, just to get out the back end of the damn thing.
Well, that's true.
You have to crawl literally through the engine to get out of the damn thing.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty shit. That's the reason they developed the BTRs and stuff, because BTRs were to replace that.
But yeah, the M3 Bradley is just a piece of shit overall thing. It's just one of those things that, like, even still us Americans are like, why the fuck do we still have it 20 years later, 20 to 30 years later, basically.
Reality is it's got a better survivability ratio than the Abrams does, though. Because of its multitude function. Here's the reality: most MBTs are gonna end up either fading out or something in later years, because either that or they're gonna be developed similar to the Leopard 1 with less armor focus. Because the issue is, you can't stop most ATGMs nowadays because they don't directly strike the vehicle. They use explosive mass to detonate through the top of the vehicle. And so you can't just add more armor on. They're already overweight as is. So reality is it's going to be less focused on armor itself and more focused on preventing the projectile from reaching the target in the first place.
Yeah.
So it's probably not going to be, as I said, just forgetting the MBT, but more of...
Yeah.
This thing's fucking deadly, dude.
one last thing I want to talk about. Anti-dat shit, aka ADATS. Most craziest thing I've ever seen the Americans make. Yes.
Now we just pick fouts everywhere.
I mean, like, I'm gonna go ahead and look at it, right? Go to modifications, and you just see 25mm gun, right? But the thing just goes. I mean, yeah, it's okay. It's got an 81mm penetration. No need for it. But the real eye catcher is the 152mm gun, MIM 146. The damn thing can go through 900mm of fucking armor. It's ridiculous. Anti-tank guided missile. And not only does it just go shoo, you can guide it wherever the fuck you want. So like you could be behind a freaking hill, you can't even see the enemy. You could just shoot it up in the air and have it come down on his ass and not come out of cover.
Well, that's in War Thunder's logic.
But yeah, it's ridiculous. And keep in mind, you can shoot too before you have to fully reload. I think. Hold on, let me check that.
That's War Thunder's logic.
No, excuse me. You can shoot 8 of them.
Oh. Well, I mean, yeah, that may be true in War Thunder's logic, but normally in real life they wouldn't reload until they were all fired.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I wonder how much damage this thing will do to that. What is that right there? A vehicle. That's what I want to hit.
But what I will say is, at least we have like the R3 now on the American side, aka the M1128 tank destroyer. The thing has a 105mm M68A 1. Let me preview it. And modifications. It's got a 105mm gun. Can have a high explosive anti-tank fin stabilizer shell. Or heat with a 400mm pen.
What?
With the high. Yes, you heard me correctly. 400mm pen.
No, I didn't know before that. What the fuck did you just say? You said heat.
I said, yeah. Heat.
You mean heat FS?
Yes, I know. I'm just like heat.
Oh, what's heat? It's heat.
Heat. Alright, anyway. And can penetrate, mostly can penetrate 522mm. A pen with an armor-piercing fin stabilizer discarding saber shot, which is what the M1 Abrams uses, and can penetrate 600mm of armor. But since this thing's on fucking wheels and can go, let's see, max speed 75 fucking miles an hour, highway speeds, it's fucking ridiculous. So you end up having somebody going at like 70 miles an hour, go by, go and shoot at the same time, kill you, and wouldn't even know when you die or where the fuck he is until you see the shot.
Where's my radio at? There's no radio in here.
Although, I don't know if this damn thing has a stabilizer. So, I hope it does.
I want to carry your aircraft real quick.
So, like, what I also don't like about people is they also complain about things in games OP when people in real life had to deal with this shit. War was never fair. War was never like that. It was always an advantage to.
Well, that's the thing.
That's
the thing. They complain about shit being OP and War Thunder, but half the time it's like it makes no sense. So it's like, okay, you can complain. Here's a complaint that makes perfect sense. We're talking about OP. Let's go to Britain real quick. Let's talk about Britain OP because this is a true OP. We'll go with right here. This tank is the literal first tank to get stabilizer, and at one point in time was the first tank in the game to get stabilizer. Every other country in the game at that point in time, you had to wait till tier 5. So you had Russia, Germany, America, Japan, and these guys weren't in yet. But every other country in the game had to wait till tier 5. And now I'm trying to think of what vehicle they added in that got rid of that. Because now a new country is first at stabilizer. And I don't remember what country it was. Oh, it was Italy. That's right. Italy's first to stabilizer.
Yep.
Yeah, let me, you know what? Watch this shit. I will show you the deadly effects of the R3. We'll go into an arcade battle. Actually, no. This is actually a very rare sight for me to do, because I never play with this fucking thing. I'm choking on a vape. You want to talk about unfair advantages? I want you to take a look at this piece of shit. Because keep in mind, this thing can kill shit at rank 4 and 5. And it's a 4.0. Make sure I have the right shell loaded. I can see the other shit I'm facing. Oh look, there's another R3 in here. Of course my tank is brightly colored, so I'm going to be a highlight on the map. But you can imagine with that dark, you see the darkness in my back end? That's the actual color of this tank. You can hide in this thing anywhere you want. Anywhere you want.
I've always hated the damn thing. So like, if you don't have a fast turret reverse, just say your ass goodbye or just J the frick out before you get
I've already fucked up because I didn't take the road, but that's my fault. That's okay, because it'll make a comeback hopefully. Like I said, I never play this thing, so I'm not gonna be as skilled as most players are with this thing. But you really don't need to be. You just need to.
And the damn thing floats.
Oh yeah, see what I mean? Look at him. Oh yeah, it floats. I forgot about that. Yeah, see, look, there's a KV-1 down there. I can't fuck with him, but I can do this. Now he can't shoot. Look, I ran into the first thing I run into is the fucking T-34, which is not lucky. But then this guy right here is like, oh look, I'm safe. This guy over here thinks he's safe. No, he's not. This guy thinks he's safe. No, he's not. This guy thinks he's safe again. No, he's not.
thing's fucking ridiculous.
It's also really fast in reverse too, so it doesn't matter what direction you go.
Yeah. Hey, Red.
Yeah, there's a tank around here. Are you gonna get off?
Yeah, I'd stay on and everything, but I'm so freaking tired. I got school tomorrow, and yeah.
Oh, you're good.
But I will, though, I will watch a stream and stuff like that, and I'll fall asleep watching it.
I'm probably not gonna be on too much longer. Yeah, see, look, I can just go ahead and just slowly make my way across here really fast. Looking out over there, because I know there's enemies over there. And now that I'm on their side of the land, plow my way through this mud, and time to push. Watch this. Here comes the unfair advantage of the R3. I mean, I say that, I already just showed it right then and there.
Hey, yeah, I'm gonna get it off, and yeah, I'll talk to you tomorrow, man. See ya.
Damn it, no! There you go. He's mad as fuck. If I had my crew repair max, I could repair in like 3 seconds and then be back to the fucking flying around the map. I don't see you over there. What's this? No, you're a struggle. I'll play struggling. Guess he's gonna be FK. Fuck him. He's a struggle to kill and I don't feel like fucking with him. Now watch, I go over here. And I cap this point. I get into position like this. That Stuka siren.
We've captured most of the strategic zones.
Watch, here's crew replenish right here real quick. And replenish on ammo. This is the most overpowered vehicle in the game. Right here. enough ammo. I gotta go back. Is go take A. Oh wait, they're already doing that. Now I just gotta wait for the respawns to come try to take back B. Like that poor bastard right there. Yoink. I feel so bad in this thing, dude. I hate this fucking car. I hate it so fucking much. I only have it to fuck with my friends. Alright, I can get down here. And literally wait for them to get out of their spawn. I'm doing this as an exact example to broadcast the bullshittery that is the R3. I feel so bad, dude. I hate this fucking thing. I'm just gonna go back and go ahead and be a cheeky breaky and go for this bastard. So watch, you know, you think, oh, I can't kill him because he's got too much armor, but if I think smart and it's like, oh yeah. Oh, right, he's gonna do that to me. But I go that, right? And then go find the next place. Yeah, and it's amphibious, which I'll go showcase real quick, which was basically fucking won the match because of R3 chaos. You know? And keep in mind, I never played this thing. Like, I'm genuinely just doing this right now. I can go like this and be like, I want to go to that island out there. Go BF-109, go! Oh, they got your engine, no! Yep. Yep. But oh well. Watch, it's gonna be right here since I have a stabilized gun. Now, how many kills did I get now? I wasn't even looking. I was going to my last match. I feel so bad for doing that to them. I hate that fucking tank so much. I hate that fucking thing so much. I placed first on the team with 5 kills and 2 assists. Like, you fucking research that. You could research the entire fucking tech tree with this one vehicle. Like, just by doing that over and over. Like, player stats. Top of the team, 2 assists, 0 deaths. Let's see right here. I got 2 caps, right? Yeah, 2 caps, 2 assists, 5 kills, 24,000 points. Awards. Yeah, fucking double strike, tank rescuer, base capture, shadow streak ×3, and professional ×5. Battle task complete. Hold on, battle log. Chat history. Oh, I just want to see. Me no likey strong sweet playing. We would have been pew pew. It's brah. Karma's a bitch. Duck squad, yes sir. Playing no more. Bruh, haha. Sad day. I'm actually sorry. I would have been lit. Yeah, we would have been like pew pew. Me no likey strong thing. Yep. R3, fucking chaotic piece of ass. But unlock that first actual fucking. What did I even research? That's the thing. I don't even know what I researched at this one. I think I researched that. I think I didn't have that. I don't fucking know. Oh, I can get this too. Yeah, see, I can get my P40. Oh, what do I want to get? I'm getting another 2.3 with it. I'm gonna do that. Actually, no, because then I could run the R3 with that and be just extra chaotic just in case I die. Oh no, the R3 is a 4.0, so I'm gonna need to wait until like here, the Beretta. Actually, I want the Beretta, but I want the ABR real quick. R3, ladies and gentlemen. You like my handlebar mustache I made? Alright, what time is it? Alright, I'm gonna go to bed. Have a good night, everybody.